Welcome everyone to another 40K battle report, and Tom's back!
Yeah!
Wait about 10 minutes for the women to stop screaming.
I know. Everyone's getting moist right now.
Wow. So it's probably going to be fairly banter heavy. We're trying to keep the swearing down because Tom is here, and it does happen, but words like moist, if that offends you, I'm so sorry.
I'm not, but it's okay.
So it's 1750 purely because that's everything that Tom has painted for his Red Scorpions.
Yeah.
And I think that's still a very healthy game. 1750, not a problem. And Tom decided to go for open war. So the last battle report, I believe, against me and Luke was open war. That's completely random, completely weird. So we don't know what that is yet. So we'll see soon. But it's a beautiful painted army. So talk us through it, dude.
Right. First time ever I've got a battalion. I know. So I've got 3 HQ choices. I've got Carol Cullen, the Risen, Mr. Leviathan, because he's a beast. I've got Kasan Kasabius, the Chapter Master, because he's also very good for his points and stuff. And first time is Severin Loth, the Chief Librarian for the Red Scorpions. He's pretty tanky really for a librarian. Probably the only librarian with an invulnerable save.
It doesn't happen very often. Tigerius, does he have one?
Don't think he does.
It doesn't happen very often for librarians, and I am surprised because most characters do.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird.
But yeah, he's got your cast 2, deny 2, and no free spells because he's a chief librarian, so that's pretty good.
More wounds?
He's got 6 wounds, so he's basically, well, what's a Primaris?
Because I think they up the wounds because obviously most of the characters and stuff is Forge World for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously they're not going to bring out another Forge World model, so they're effectively making them Primaris.
Yeah.
Even though they're not, so they're up in the wounds. But they do look epic, and they do look very cinematic. I mean, the banner alone looks like it really is rippling in the wind, whereas most banners are fairly flat looking.
Standard.
And same with the cloak, and the cloak looks wicked.
Yeah, there's a nice range of models that Forge World have done on them, but most of their character series are pretty good anyways, aren't they, to be fair? Troops. I've got an Intercessor squad with the rapid fire ones. I've got Incursors as well, for a bit of different deployment shenanigans. And also the new addition is the Heavy Intercessors. They've got the heavy variant of the gun, and it's got the special one as well. Some Execution Heavy Bolter, I think it's called.
Something like that.
It's pretty good. They intend for them to sit on the backfield and just shoot all day.
And you've had them for like a week and they're painted up already, so
yeah,
that's brilliant.
I've done alright with them, I think.
They look really nice.
The aim was to get them done for today so I can have a battalion. So
it's looking really good.
Thank you.
Makes a bit of difference because Tom normally plays Custodes. I think you.
Custodes, yeah. I've got quite a bit of Custody stuff. So it's nice to have a different army that's painted.
And more models.
And more models. I've got a lot of models that I still need to paint for. But
I meant the fact that normally if this was 1750, it'd be like
if this year was
Custodes.
1750 points, it's just not a lot. 10 models, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I need to play Custodes again. I do miss them. It's been a while since I've used them. But
maybe against Luke's Death Guard, because they've had a bit of an update and they got new codex, and you don't have a codex, and that's totally balanced, right? Custodes are going to be out soon. It's going to be fun.
Hopefully. When they come out, I'll play them next. For the time being, I'll just focus on Scorpions for a bit, get them to 2,000 points at least.
Cool. We'll soon see by the end of today what Tom fancies boosting your army up to. You were talking about Dreadnoughts before, so we'll see how they play.
We'll see how it goes. My elite slot, I've got 4 elites. I've got aggressors, because I love aggressors. They're just shots for days and power fists. Company Ancient as well. I've upgraded him to a Chapter Ancient. This is the Sarai Karagon model. It used to have a data sheet, but the data sheet was crap before anyways. It was more points for basically a Company Ancient. You're just paying for the name.
Okay.
But you couldn't give him any relics or anything like that because he was a named character.
So he had nothing additional?
No, literally. It's
No extra wounds, no extra nothing?
No, and he was more expensive, 95 points.
So why wouldn't you just use a normal...
Exactly, it's daft. But I've upgraded him to Chapter Ancient. He's my Warlord for today, so he's got his Warlord trait for the OBSEC thingamajig aura.
Pretty cool.
I've given him the Ultramarine. I'm using them as Ultramarines today because
Surprise.
they are the successors of Ultramarines. So I thought I'd keep it fluffy and use them. And I do like using Ultramarines.
But Red Scorpions, their main rule is they can pretty much be any chapter, can't they?
Yeah, because they're just awesome.
Maybe. They may be awesome. But yeah, that's like the best thing about them. They can be...
Yeah, there was, in the new Forge World book that they released, there was guidelines to use them as Ultramarines successors, but it's not fixed. It's not like Crimson Fists and stuff like that.
No.
You don't have to use it as...
And Ultramarines are good.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see an Ultramarine that isn't just blue.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Cool.
Agreed. So I've got the Relic of Macragge, the Standard of Macragge. So that gives me an extra attack for core units in a 6-inch bubble, and morale's not a thing, they automatically pass, but with the size squads and stuff that I'm using, it doesn't really factor into it. I just took it for the extra attack, basically. So that's right, and he's equipped with the Power Sword. Another new addition is the Primaris Apothecary. And I made him a Chief Apothecary because I hear that they can be pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
So
Plus, wicked model.
yeah, it is a really nice model.
Wicked model. I assembled mine, but not painted it.
Have you not? No. But you got Sangari piece, haven't you? So
yeah.
Why do you need a normal Apothecary?
Well, you can still say he's got the chalice on him.
Yeah.
Just no different really in looks.
Kit bash it.
I do like the little things on the top. I do have the I do have spare chalices actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of sprues of chalices on, so I could convert my own one. I could, but I like the needler gun. That looks really cool. With one hand.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he's got like the gland in the other hand.
Yeah.
So you can't exactly hang it from his belt.
So I
it's a bit of a beast,
did drip and blood on him, but then I read that Space Marine blood just congeals straight away, so it doesn't actually.
It clots unless they're dead. He was killed outright, and it wouldn't clot, I guess. And there's only half a body, so he may be dead outright.
He's gone.
Plus, Blood Angels, I want a jump pack on mine. You can't put a jump pack on the Primaris one.
Yeah, I know. That's stupid. Stupid OP Blood Angels, usual crap. And we have another new addition, Sternguard Veterans. I love these guys.
It's a wicked kit.
There's a wicked... You get so much stuff in there, it's ridiculous, and they just look cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've just like used them like the Badab War veterans, so they're coming to help out their new chapter master, because Matey Boy's dead now in a little sarcophagus.
A little sarcophagus. Look at the size of it.
Hench.
Well, you say look at the size of it, but if you put a Redemptor next to it...
Don't. It infuriates me how stupidly big they are compared to a Leviathan.
I mean, if you want, I can take a couple of, like, maybe a couple mil out of his legs or something, make him a bit shorter, so that one still looks huge. Because my Redemptors do look pretty tall.
Mm.
But if you squat them down a little bit, they don't look so bad. But,
No.
but then you look at the old Dreadnought, and the old Dreadnought's about the size of, like, Gravis armour.
Yeah, that's... it pisses me off, honestly.
So now I've talked all over your army list. Yeah, sorry.
It's alright. What have they got? Sergeant's got a Power Fist, and one of them's got a Combi Melter, the rest of them are all Combi Plasma. One of them it's the only model that's not WYSIWYG in the army. He's got a Plasma gun, but I'm not paying 10 points for a Plasma gun when a Combi Plasma's 5 points.
I don't get that.
Why? It's stupid, but never mind. So that's it for the elites. Fast attack, I have Plasma Scepters, because they are amazing.
They are good.
Blast on their thingies,
Wicked.
which is always good.
I got 12 of them, and I modelled them all with the heavy bolters, which is great.
They are still pretty good though, aren't they, the bolt ones?
But the plasma is better, and plus plasma glow looks wicked.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, especially if you're going against hordes, plasma all day long.
Yeah.
So plasma gives you a bit more range against elites, and it's good against hordes anyway. So
yeah, it's always nice to have that option for the extra 2 damage in it. If you want.
But you could kill yourself.
You could kill yourself. Yeah, it's been known to happen.
Oh yeah, and I may have Hellblasters on my list, which I love Hellblasters.
I hate them. And then I have my ATV, which I still have 2 more that I need to do and paint up just to make it a nice little unit of 3.
But you don't see many 3 ATVs on the table now, do you?
No, not since the
Apothecary
nerf.
nerf.
Apothecary, yeah.
I don't think it's a nerf. It's still really, really strong. I think it is where exactly what it needs to be.
Yeah, the fact that you can revive a vehicle, because it is a vehicle. I know it says biker, but it's a vehicle. Same with Outriders. You can't. It's not a tech marine, is it? So essentially, if you've lost your Outrider, their bike's probably blown. He's not going to build that, is he? He's not a tech marine. He can heal the guy.
Well,
but why don't the guys come out as little foot sloggers then? Like little intercessors?
This is it. I know it's probably more things to do in the game, you know, but I think they should have revived a biker. That's fine, because you know, like, it's not many more wounds than a Gravis.
Not quad. An 8 wound quad.
Oh, an 8 wound quad was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Mad. But I have got another couple, but in the last game he didn't do a right lot, I don't think.
It baited me out. I went after it with Demon Prince and killed it, but then couldn't make a 5-inch charge with a Demon Prince.
It's cheap enough to do that though, 85 points.
Yeah.
It's for T5, 8 wounds.
Killed a Demon Prince was like 200 points, so it was worth it. It was a good trade.
Yeah.
It was a good trade. Plus, it just looks cool.
Yeah, they do look
cool. I think they look cool. Tom thinks it looks cool. I know a lot of people saying, oh, it looks like Mario Kart.
Yeah, I never used to like it when it first came out, but it was because it was in Ultramarines blue. I think that there's the only reason.
I don't know. I think there's some witchcraft going on with GW, because if there's a model released and I say I don't like it, and then I hold it in my hands, I'm like, that's a great model. GW, get you every time. Because when the first Apothecary came out, the Primaris one, and I was like, there's not much difference from the old ones. I'd look at it in person, I was like, that's so cool. You've got the little magnifying glass.
Yeah.
And you've got drills and stuff. It's
got a skull on his ass as well.
New GW stuff's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So yeah, if I ever think a model's horrible, I assemble it.
Yeah, get it first.
Yeah, it does look good.
Bellicor looks sick though.
Bellicor looks amazing.
Bellicor is sick.
Gonna magnetise the corpse on the base so I can swap it between AOS and 40k.
Yeah. What I don't understand is why is there a Space Marine on it for 40k and then for AOS it's a Chaos Warrior?
Because Bellicor doesn't care. Bellicor will kill anything. Yeah.
Bellicor's a knobhead.
Bellicor has been killing or trying to kill the other demon princes for years, so why wouldn't it kill another Chaos Warrior? Yeah. Or it might be just walking along on the battlefield and there's one there.
Its essence is just gone.
I think it was just steaming slag, I don't know. Not he's a steaming slag. That's my affectionate name for Tom.
So freshly leaked.
Wow. So like I said, guys, not massively PG today. Not massively PG.
Oh God, you got me. Right, shall I finish my list? There's only one more thing. What have I got? Eradicators, because you don't go home without Eradicators when you're running Space Marines. That's the only reason. They're too good.
They're great.
I think I was talking to Shaggy about this from SM Battle Reports.
Who? Never heard of them.
Ooh.
Sorry.
We were saying that even if you took away the double tap thing, they would still be worth their points.
Oh yeah, if you're half range, is an extra 2 to the damage.
Yeah.
And I've always said D6 weapons, I generally roll a 1. So I'm happy, minimum of doing 3 damage. Yes, the maximum is 8, which is mind-blowing. That will never happen in my opinion. For me, anyway. But just
it is 3
damage. I'm like, yes, a 3 damage weapon. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? It could be 8 damage.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with 3 damage. But yeah, they're strong. I mean, they're hard to get rid of. The toughness 5. Like I said, there's that curve again between 4 and 5. Big deal.
I think that's the only way to fix them though, to stop everyone bitching about them, saying that they're OP and that. Just get rid of that double tap. You did it with aggressors, do it for eradicators. It's a simple fix. And keep them pointed the same, because they're similarly pointed to the aggressors. Just do that. If anything, aggressors are better because they got power fists and stuff. But
yeah,
just get rid of that line and then
definitely people whinge about them, but they're not whinging about aggressors anymore. But I think aggressors are.
I still really like aggressors. They are very, very good. I've got, well, I think I've got like 9 or 12 of them.
I've got 12. Mine are all the flaming variant, and I don't think I've ever tabled them. But you've used those guys before, and they are strong.
The bolt ones are for me because you got more variety with them. Flamers, you got no choice but to stick them in the transport.
And you got more range with those guys, so yeah.
So.
And actually salamanders.
Yeah.
Salamanders are good.
Salamanders suck.
So I've talked all over all your army now.
So it's going to be my turn next.
And so he's going to go la 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 la. Yeah. But I'm just excited to see Tom, really.
That's the only reason. We're not bothered about playing a game.
And I've seen these guys as they progress, but I've never actually seen the whole army laid out in front of me. So I'm excited for him.
It's nice. It's a nice feeling because I have worked hard on these. They have been a labour of love. I have gone off them every so often, haven't I?
You come back.
I always come back to them. I do really like my Red Scorpions. And I am going to add more to it. It's not going to be a 2,000 point list and that's it, I'm done with it. It'll be like you and your Blood Angels.
Hardcore from day one.
Yeah, just going to keep adding to it and having a massive collection of them. They're just cool.
Mm. And also, this week I stripped down a model, one of my Blood Angels models from, I think it was about 1998, 1999. It's one of the first things I've painted, and I stripped it down this week just for this battle report.
1998?
Don't tell me how old you were.
I was a mere boy.
I was
of the age of 10.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you how old I was.
I know how old you are, you're 50 odd. Ooh!
And what was that? We'll get to my armies, and then Tom can talk all over. Okay, so...
Blah, 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 blah.
Do you know, I paused because I was waiting for that. 1750 points, Blood Angels.
Ooh.
I do love these guys. You know I love these guys.
Very nice.
First army, always love them. I'm a hipster, I've always played Blood Angels. But, yeah, so today I have gone for 2 detachments, battalion, and I spent 2 extra CP so I can take 1 extra character. And auxiliary. So the auxiliary was the librarian. So it's old school, regular librarian, and I just put a sanguinary guard jump pack on him. So I will talk about him first, I might as well, since I'm here. So he's got the Tomb of Malcador, so he knows an additional power, but I didn't upgrade him, and he's just got the Force Axe. The battalion, troops choices, I have regular intercessors, and I have 2 assault variants. These guys are not Death Company. I just paint them up as Death Company because if I have 2 units close, I might get mixed up who's who, and I don't want to cheat.
And they look ace.
And I actually painted them up before there was Death Company.
You did, yeah.
So everyone's like, how did you get the model so quickly? I didn't.
Premonition.
Yeah, I just used some bits from some bits boxes.
Is that the intercessor bodies, is it?
Yeah. In fact, they're the ones from Conquest, so easy build, so I had to cut their arms off with a plastic saw and stack some separate arms on. And I think they're actually Reaver pistols, because I normally use the grappling guns for the Reavers.
No.
Not that anyone ever uses Reavers, and I have 30 of them, so once again, another unit I haven't put on the table, ever. So that's my 3 troops choices. HQ, I have got a regular old school firstborn sanguinary priest with a jump pack.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you? But I have upgraded him, so he's Master Apothecary. So he's going to do some...
It's the only way that you run him, isn't it?
It's really good. If you don't run him like that, find the points somewhere in your army and do it, because they are wickedly good. Healing stuff, bringing stuff back, why wouldn't you? I've always taken them, but they're not always been this good. It's generally when a 4-up something comes back in the past, and it's never worked.
It's nice just to be able to do it for free, and it's just...
But it's always wicked. It's always wicked. I have got A chaplain, Primaris chaplain on the bike. First time on the channel for me. Love the model. And I put a few things into it, boosting his stats right up. So his strength's quite high. He's got the better relic Crozius, so that is going to be +2 strength. It's 2 damage. It's -3 AP. It's nice. It's nice. And with his benedictions and things like that, you can really get some nice stuff out of him. Improved him as well, so he basically shouts and commands and does his holy stuff on 2s, which is always better than 3s. Because anything but a 1 always bites you in the butt when you need it the most.
Yep.
Always. So, I've also got a captain, which I've upgraded to a chapter master, because I'm going to put him near Hellblasters, because Tom loves Hellblasters. I'm going to get you that t-shirt. Tom loves Hellblasters. And with that, we have an 8-man unit of Hellblasters, not a 10-man unit.
Why so many?
Because a 10-man unit's 330. And I can't get 330 wiped out. It'll break my heart.
They never get wiped out though, that's the thing, they always just last. They're the most annoying unit, especially because you're going to say the next thing next anyway, so just what's the next thing?
I was going to say they're not as bad as Dark Angel Hellblasters.
No doubt.
Yes, so first time on the channel, but I normally use an Ancient of some kind, but it's first time for me using the Blade Guard Ancient.
He does the same job though, doesn't he?
And if you've got Blade Guard, you might as well take him because he makes Blade Guard hit on 2s, not 3s. I love the Blade Guard models. I would like to pick up some more. The multi-part kit looks boss.
It is a nice kit. It is a really nice kit.
And I've picked up a second unit from yourself, and I need to convert them. But I think they're great models. If we were playing like regular chapter approved missions, Oath of Moment is a must for those guys. Sit in the middle of the table, just deal with it. Sanguinary Guard, 8 of them. Always liked them. Now they have an extra attack. -1 to hit in combat, which I probably will forget. Thanks, but he's right. I will. Yeah, I love these guys. Always have done. Because their Warlord would be within 6 inches probably most of the time, fluff-wise as well. They'll get +1 to hit. So it used to be Heirs of Ascilion, you used to re-roll misses, +1 to hit. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like Tom said, Eradicators, a must. Why wouldn't you?
Just crazy how cheap they are for what they do.
They're wicked. They're wicked. If you want to shoot elites, shoot vehicles, whatever.
Yeah, they're there, aren't they?
They're great. They're great. And I mean, 6 shots even against a regular, let's say, Primaris unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit overkill, but...
Because the amount of shots that you get from them as well, you can easily take out... And it's an elite unit killer, isn't it? Anything above troops choice, you don't
have them vulnerable.
Yeah.
Game over.
That's it.
And first time on the channel for the Eliminators, the snipers.
I love Eliminators. They are cool.
On paper, phenomenal. I have seen them wipe out a Librarian in 1 turn like it was nothing. 2s to hit. And the strength 5, which is great.
See, I thought they were 3s.
Okay, so this is our deployment. So it's fairly basic. We have got heavy cover there, ruins, light cover, bit of cover from the pipes, nothing too serious there. So it's fairly open on that side. We do have line of sight blocking up through the strip in the middle, line of sight blocking, line of sight blocking. Once again, light cover, and we do have trees there as well. So that is line of sight blocking and cover. Obviously, not much line of sight blocking between the tape measure and the trees itself. So it's a fairly plain setup for 1750 points. But Tom decided, because he is the guest, that we're going to try open war again. So last time we tried open war, we had a bit of a weird deployment, a bit of an angle. We had champion and we had domination. So Tom has pulled 3 cards at random. And once again we have champion. What's the chances? So if you haven't watched the previous battle report, champion means you pick 1 character and you can improve its strength and toughness by 1, attacks and wounds by 2. It's Pretty amazing. That's the deployment type that we've drawn randomly. And we have the prize, which is very similar to the relic. So it is an infantry model can pick it up, which most of our armies are infantry anyway. And it's within 1 inch, you can pick it up and you can carry it around. So basically, whoever is controlling by the end of the 5th battle round wins the game. So it's very, very simple. We don't have to worry about scoring primaries, secondaries, anything like that. And then we're going to roll off now, on camera, for who goes in the middle, because that's where the relic's going to be. Slap bang in the middle. The prize is going to be slap bang in the middle of the table. So, yeah, you might get shot a fair bit by your opponent.
Mm.
But there's more tactical choice for going as player A. Right, before we roll, what would you want?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Because, yeah, you'll get the prize sooner, but...
Yeah.
Come out all sides, maybe not what you want.
But looking at the list, I've got more shooting than you have, haven't I? So.
You have, and I mean, if you deploy straight up in the middle, because we put down the terrain before we pulled the mission, obviously, you'll have cover inside that building. I mean, you got 18 inches from, like, in the middle of the table, so... Depends where I deploy, I suppose. You can counter deploy, get some line of sight blocking, but let's just do it. Let's just do it. A mighty 2, good old 2s.
4
versus 4. What do you want?
Screw it, I'm going to go in the middle.
You're going to go in the middle?
I'm going to go in the middle.
Right next to the prize. Okay, so we'll come back after the deployment. Okay, so this is what the deployment looks like. So I was expecting to outrange Tom quite a bit, but in this deployment, seeing as he's slap bang in the middle, pretty much all of his shots can meet a target. So we have Hellblasters and the Blade Guard, the company Chapter Master. We have Ancient Apothecary. We have the Eradicators. We have the Eliminators over here. But I know that these guys ignore the camo cloaks being in cover. Sanguinary Guard, Librarian, Chaplain. There's a lot of shots in the middle, and remember that's where the relic will be. So the prize, slap bang in the centre.
There's a lot of infantry in there, so anyone can take it.
Yeah, and Tom's going to be shooting for days. It's going to be shooting for days. There's lots and lots and lots of shots in there. Tom decided to put the champion keyword on your Dreadnought, which makes him, because he is a character.
Yeah, he's not, well, he's essentially what he used to be before they nerfed him in the...
You say nerf, but he's quite cheap for...
Yeah, for his points and that, he is very good. So now he's strength 8, toughness 8, he's gone up to 16 wounds, and he's got 8 attacks on a charge.
And you're going to be like strength 16?
Strength 16 minus 3, 4 damage.
What? So, yeah, don't get in close combat with that guy.
No.
And I just have Assault over there, regular intercessors, and there are a lot of assaults. Remember, they're not Death Company, they're just painted as Death Company. Because if they were close to these guys, I want to know the difference. Rule of cool, basically. So, Tom, being Ultramarines, if he goes first, he can actually redeploy.
I can redeploy anyways before the first battle round.
Ah, right.
So I don't need to go first.
So remember, this is open war, people, so it's not whoever rolls the highest necessarily goes first. You roll the dice, whoever's got the highest picks them to go first or second. Because that's what open war suggests. Right, so I'm going to pick my really unlucky red dice, because they generally roll skulls. It's going to be a skull, man. You know what's going to happen.
You'll roll a 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on. Right, okay, so we're going to roll off.
Go for it.
Oh, it's not a skull. Oh, it's even. It's even. I don't like these dice.
Go for it.
Red dice. So why do you make me go first? Oh, it's a 5. It's strong. It's a strong game.
6.
Oh, come on.
I want to go first, please, Ross.
No way. Well, that surprises me, Tom. You want to go first?
Yeah.
There's going to be lots and lots and lots of shots going on here, people. Do you want to redeploy?
I need to think on that.
I think you're in a pretty strong position, but you're on a think. You're on a think. So Tom's redeploy. He is pretty flipping close. So it costs 2 CP to do so.
Yeah, you move 3 units. So I moved these here just so they were all had range of your eliminators. And I moved the plasma Inceptor guys closer to your Hellblasters because I don't like them.
And you get blast against them as well.
And I get blast against them. And I moved Colin as well.
So whatever happens, goodbye Hellblasters.
It's going to hurt.
It's definitely going to hurt. It's definitely going to hurt. So, like I said, that is the deployment. Okay, so this is what the movement phase looks like. So ATV is coming around. These guys are all up in my grill. He definitely wants some charge combat action going on there.
I don't like Hellblasters.
I got that impression. Yeah. I really got that impression.
I don't know why. It's just something about them that really irritates me.
I mean, you've never had a bad experience with them or anything. So what have you done in your command phase?
In the command phase, I have with Kassan Saviors. I've issued the rerolls to the Eradicators sitting on the top there, and the extra attack I've given to the aggressors. Not that it's going to make much difference now, but
you never know.
Yeah,
tell you.
And that's it.
It's the psychic phase. What do you want to do?
I've not used the Psycho in so long. It's
don't bother. Just don't bother.
No.
I think if you don't want to do it,
can you deny?
I'm not going.
He's here.
So. I can try to deny, but
What's your range?
It's only 24, dude. I honestly don't think I'm in range. So
right, okay. So I can cast 2 because he's a chief librarian, and he knows 3. I'm going to do Psychic Fortress.
Yeah, might as well. So everything within 6 inches is going to have a 5-up invulnerable.
Yeah. Let's see what it goes off on.
This game, I think, my prediction is. I've gone from possibly outranging Tom to oh crikey, and he got first turn, so it's going to be brutal. It's definitely going to be a brutal first turn. And remember, I need to get to...
Oh yeah, of course, because Severin Loft's got the thingy as well. The relic, the prize.
So yeah, at the end of the movement phase, Severin Loft picked it up, so that's an action to pick it up. So he's
got the
not...
cherub sitting on his shoulder.
Unfortunately, that could be a game breaker. He will be able to fire his pistol now,
Yeah.
It was so close, Tom. That victory was so close.
So I need a 6 for Psychic Fortress.
Okay. I cannot deny. It's a fail. But it's not a perils.
No.
Perils. Do you want to spend 1 to re-roll?
Yeah, I do, I think.
How much shooting in my army is going to be left?
Yeah, but I'll re-roll it anyways.
Okay, so 1 CP.
That's better, 6.
And it goes off. Ideal. Is there anything else you want to do?
It's been that long, that's not perils,
No, it's not perils. It's not perils. So, Tom has played Master Possession before. Any doubles is pretty bad. Yeah. But, no chaos this time around.
And you might as well put Might of Heroes on...
Is it going to make a difference?
No, it's not. I'll put it on myself anyway. Actually, I've got Smite, haven't I?
You have got a Smite.
Can I see through there?
You can see through because you're inside.
What's the range?
So yeah, it's only a range 18.
Yes, I'm not in range.
Not in range. I was just so used to using my NIDs because my Super Smite on my Zone Throbes is actually range 24. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to use Might of Heroes because I'm Might Perils.
Quite possibly you can't reroll, can you?
No. So no, I won't.
Okay, so shooting phase. Is there going to be any shooting this time, Tom?
No, I'm going to skip to the traffic.
Wicked. That's what I like to hear. So, presumably you're going to shoot the tar out of these guys.
Yeah.
I have to spend 2 CP for transhuman because there is more than 5.
Oh dear.
Yes, so I will do that. So it be forced to wound that unit.
Nice. It's going to be supercharging.
So Tom just said he's going to be supercharging.
It never happens, so I might as well give it a go.
Well, he's re-rolling ones anyway because that
I'm
guy...
going to re-roll... I'll spend the CP to make him...
Wisdom of the Ancients. So he's re-rolling wound rolls of 1 as well.
Yes.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So I need... Is it any minus to hit them?
No minuses to hit them.
But you're in cover.
I am in cover, which does make a big difference. So these guys have the blast keyword for those at home that don't know. And there's definitely more than 5 models in that unit. So Tom automatically gets maximum number of shots for those guys.
Yeah, so freeze, re-rolling ones.
Yeah.
Ones there.
We probably should do them individually because you don't know if those ones were on a single dude or 2 guys. Because remember, they're instant kills. So just to be a pain in the butt.
Do I have to roll it all again?
Yeah, so you gotta do 6, and then 6, and then 6. Well, because one guy might have 2 ones, or effectively might have 2 guys that have ones. So,
okay.
It's a bit of a pain, but okay, that's okay. It's all good. So he's improved already. Another 6.
Thanks, Ross.
Well, I didn't want to kill your whole unit, dude.
That's 2 ones.
Okay, so reroll those ones. Oh, that's a dead guy.
I'm dead.
But he still gets to shoot. Still gets to shoot.
And then...
Okay.
That's all good.
So yeah, my point making was you could have got those 2 ones on 2 individual dudes. So you've killed one guy, but still they all get to shoot. So wounding on 4s, but re-rolling ones. Because a transhuman is in play, which means transhuman can't wound 1, 2, or 3.
2, 3, 5,
So hopefully we'll keep these guys a little...
7, 8. 8 minus 3.
So I am in cover. So technically it's minus 2. Okay, so I'm going to use my cheap nasty dice. One guy, I'm assuming there's 2 wounds apiece, is it?
Yeah.
So one guy has to take 2 6-ups for the apothecary. Okay. I am sorry, Tom. I am sorry.
Ross.
Those cheap dice, I'm keeping those. Well, Ryan, you wanted some more FaceTime. I might have to blur that finger out for those at home. That's bad. That's bad. I do feel pretty bad there. But I'm about to get gunned down by that guy anyway, so...
Yeah.
I honestly thought that was game over, kids. I honestly thought it was game over. Transhuman is a winner, but remember, transhuman only works in a phase. So in a minute when this guy comes in and punches me in the face... I'm hoping he was going to kill a few, and then transhuman next time only cost me 1 CP. Cheaper. Yeah, so Tom's bringing it.
12.
You get 12 shots.
I'm going to put this into your...
Oh, he's changing targets.
Blade Guard.
Okay, which is good, because if they do fight back, it's no big deal, because they're not in range of anything.
Right, so this will be 2s, no rerolls because it's character.
Okay. And he's great.
Strength 6, toughness 4, yeah.
Toughness 5, but yeah, it's still the same.
They T5, are they?
Blade Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Right.
Am I just making this up, people?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Either way, still freeze.
Freeze.
So it's the first time for me using Blade Guard, Ancient,
7.
Eliminators, and a few other bits.
That's 7, and it'll be at -2 because we're in Devastated Doctrine.
Yes. So
well, -1 because you get +1, don't you? For
and cover as well.
Does that stack?
It does, but I would be effectively 1, and then you've got -1, so still 2s. So how many went through there?
7.
7. Okay, I'm going to use these cheap nasty dice again to see if they have the same effect. So anything but 1s. Anything but 1s. There's 2 1s there. Do I save those 1s? Feel no pain. Pain was felt. So one guy is left on 1 wound. So I will put that on.
I didn't say how much all this is going into him, did I?
He's got it's got multiple weapons. So
Heavy bolter into him, titty flamers into him, and the hunter killer missiles are going into your eradicators.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. All right.
So, titty flamers.
Amazing.
He's got.
Okay, so these titty flamers apparently. So yes, I am actually toughness 4 people. They're not Gravis. I know they look a bit chunkier, but they haven't got the stocky bits around the cankles. So that's where the armour is all at, in the cankles. Right. So number of shots.
6.
Exactly average. Auto hitting.
Yep. Strength 5.
Wounding on 3s.
4 at -2 because it's heavy.
Okay, so -2. So effectively, 1s and 2s are better for me. You've still got a lot more shots to go, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a reroll on that. No, yeah, I would say that's not a cocked dice because you can balance a dice on it. It's not cocked. No, it's not. So it is cocked. Still a 2. So I have lost a guy, possibly. Oh, feel no pain. Nearly forgot. 6 up.
Heavy bolter. 3 shots.
So I've just spent another CP. So I'm currently down to 4. Typical Ross fashion. I am spending CP like they're going out of fashion.
3s. 2 at -2.
Okay, so.
And these are 2 damage each.
Ooh! So once again, 1s and 2s are bad. I'm okay. I'm okay.
It's good.
So
how much on the missiles?
and you said they were going at these guys.
Yeah, I'm going to spunkle 3 into them as well.
What? That's just. Why would you? You're just a nasty man. And that's it. They're gone then.
Yeah, I don't mind that. You haven't got any apart from your chaplain, but
Nah.
don't worry about that.
Okay, so
2s. They all hit.
okay, 3s. These are toughness 5.
Because they're strength 10.
A strength 10. How many killer missiles?
Yeah, they went up, boy.
How they? I thought they were always.
No, they went up.
Oh, that is insane.
2.
That is insane. Okay, so it's 2 of. And
Have I re-rolled in this phase yet? I haven't.
No, you
I'm
haven't.
going to re-roll that.
Okay, okay. It's going to make it nasty.
Full wound, and that is -3 because we're in Devastator.
So -2.
We didn't cover.
Okay, that is nuts. I didn't realise they went up to strength 10. When did that happen?
Codex.
Wow. Okay, so all of them have failed.
D6.
So,
I need to do this one at a time, really, don't I?
yeah, you can do, yeah.
First one.
It's 5. Right, 5 feel no pains on the first guy. This is big, people. This is big. Okay, so
Really?
3 wounds has killed a guy. I'll put a dice to one side because I could potentially shoot again.
Yeah, of course you can.
Potentially.
3.
Okay, so 3. Sure this isn't D3 damage, Tom?
No,
I know it's not. I know it's not. So unfortunately, that's another potential shoot again guy.
And last one. 1.
Right, okay. Well, that's going to keep him alive anyway. It's going to keep him alive. Okay, so he's taking 1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage, leaving him on 2. So the 2 potentials that are dead on a 4 up, they get to shoot before succumbing to their wounds. They both do, and they both are going into Tom. So that's 4 shots. So I can only reroll 1, sadly, because I haven't had my command phase to make those guys slightly better. So rerolling 1's going into your big bunny, which makes sense, right? Rerolling the 1's. Okay, so 2. There's 2.
4s.
And 4's the wound, sadly, because
Champion.
he is now a champion because of this open war mission. So there is 1, because I'm pretty sure that's not a cocked dice. That's balanced. So that's how we're doing it, people. If a dice looks wonky and you can rest the dice on it. So it's -4.
So I've got 5 up in vulnerable.
Because they're not heavy weapons. Okay, 5 up and vulnerable. Tom's going to make this. No, he doesn't.
D6.
So it's D6 plus 2.
Oh yes, because you don't have range, don't you?
So that is 7 damage, but 2 guys have been destroyed, Tom.
That's fine.
Well, I wouldn't say fine, but yes.
What's... Because he went up to 16, didn't he? 16 -7, he's down to 9.
Okay, it's still very, very punchy. Still very, very punchy. Wow, how was that for an open volley, people? I was expecting loads of Hellblasters to be destroyed.
Yeah, I gave up on them.
But they will be in a second when you punch me in the face.
No, not yet. I've still got shooting to do.
Okay.
Right. Get your measurement stick out.
Okay, so Tom's going to measure up some ranges. Happy to keep camera rolling? Or
Yeah. Eradicators.
you know
going in
exactly where you're going to shoot at.
Eradicators into your
Come on,
So
man.
is that 6 shots because I'm doing it all into it?
Yeah. So
Re-rolling all as well because I selected them for the re-roll.
yes. So all of them are in 24, aren't they?
Yes, I believe so.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Right. Freeze, re-rolling.
Don't need.
Don't need. Freeze. 1, 2, 3.
So 3. Okay.
No save.
So it's -4. I have 6 up save.
No, no. Yes, you do. Sorry.
Should have kept the camera on Tom's face when the penny dropped there. Don't take my 6s away from me, man. Okay, I made 2, Tom. So you're not within half range. No, so what?
So I need 2, yeah.
Yeah, you need 2, yeah.
4.
So I need to make 4. Feel no pains. Can it be done? Yeah. Can it be done?
It's you rolling.
Oh come on! These are the cheap, nasty dice. Well, he took 3, Tom. That is enough. So does he get to shoot again? No, he doesn't. So you'll be glad to know that my apothecary cannot bring back any of my eradicators.
Good.
As a unit white. Good. Oh, I thought you were a gentleman, Tom.
Right. These heavy dudes.
Right, so first time on the channel for us.
Yes. Heavy intercessors.
Tom painting them up pretty rapid as well. They're looking.
I don't want them going anywhere near them, to be honest.
Nowhere near the Hellblasters?
No.
Aww.
I'm in Devastator, aren't I? So
You are in Devastator.
They're going into your blade, I think.
What? Come on, man.
I'll do them individually because I've got the special one in there, haven't I? So.
Yes.
Freeze.
Okie dokie.
So. Oh, I can re-roll because.
Yeah, you've got to re-roll 1, yep. Yep.
Cool. Strength 5, toughness 4, freeze.
That's 2.
2. I think they're -3 now because we're in Devastator.
Yeah, but it's still -2 anyway.
Yeah.
So anything but 1s and 2s. And there's 3 of them. So I'm okay. Cool. So far so good. But then you got your big Daka Daka.
Yeah, the bigger one. 2 shots.
I do love the pose in those things. Look, so boss.
Can re-roll that 1.
Okay, that's 1 hit.
Freeze again.
Nothing.
Nope,
okay.
Fine. Right.
Still lots and lots of shots. And remember, we do have some Primaris over here that are probably going to get gunned down.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the intercessors at this unit here.
Okay, I never had a brilliant experience with my Eradicators. I think they've been destroyed in every channel before they've done a lot. But one guy managed to do 7 damage, which I was happy with.
Pretty good. 10 shots, because
okay.
they're bolter drill. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Rolling over here, yep.
Freeze, re-rolling 1s.
So yeah, Tom's castellated nicely. I think this mission is very good for him.
4s.
Okay.
2, -1.
So in cover.
Yeah.
So 2 power armor saves. And make them both. That's how cheap the dice are. You got like 5.5. It's not quite a 6.
Right. In curses, I'm going to do next into your eliminators.
Oh. Yeah, that's not what I want. So Tom, with these guys, they have a special rule. They ignore cover. So my camo cloaks mean nothing.
Bottle drill as well, because the rapid fire weapons.
That's going to be a lot of shots there.
10 shots.
Toughness 10.
2.
It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
6, 8, 10. No rerolls, so freeze.
Okay. Wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
And there's no AP to this, but you do ignore all of my cool stuff.
Yeah, so...
Just the 2?
Just 2.
So, power armor, people. Power armor. Come on. Make 1, fail 1. So I take 1 damage on 1 guy there. Okay, so ATV's going next, people.
Yeah, he's shoot his twin assault into your eliminators and his multi-merit into them as well.
What have they ever done wrong to you? So, yeah, in a normal game, I'm thinking these guys would be great picking off apothecaries and things like that. This particular game, in close quarters, not so good.
Freeze.
It's the first time on the channel for these guys, which means, obviously, have to be killed. Anything freshly painted?
4s.
1.
Just 1, you get your +2 to your saver, don't you, because you're camera cloaks.
Yeah, so...
There's no AP, so you got a what?
It's only a 1 you can fail on.
Yeah, you go.
I'm okay. But melters are going in, which is a different story altogether.
Yeah, I'm hitting on 4s though, because he moved.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's good, that's good. So it just destroys the tree in front of me.
I just need to measure up my stone guard vets, and I think that's it for my shooting then.
Yeah, so they are in there.
Yeah.
Because they're range 24, is that right?
Yeah.
So they are within range of the Hell Blasters.
They got their plasma as well, haven't they?
Yeah, you might get a few lucky shots off. I mean, at the moment, obviously, Transhuman's still in play.
I can get your blade guard though.
Yeah, you can get a blade guard, yeah.
All into your blade guard then.
What? Okay.
But the combi melter won't be in range, so that'll have to be the bolt gun.
Okay. So you're all going all bolt gun all time?
For one of them, and then the plasma is going into them.
Okay.
So I've got 4 plasma and 1 bolt gun.
So you got 4 guys for plasmas and they're wicked, lovely. Okay, so bolt gun first.
Yeah. Freeze, reroll 1, hits, 4s. Doesn't do anything. Plas.
Supercharged!
You know what? I'm re-rolling 1s anyways, aren't I? So
okay, I'm not forcing you, I was just joking, but he's going for it, people. He's going for it. There's a 1. There's a 1. Oh, he's okay. He's okay.
2s.
Yes, go supercharge. We'll do that.
So that's 3. Minus 3, is it, for plasma?
Yeah.
So
minus cover as well. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh, bad. That is enough. It's 2 damage, isn't it?
It is.
So 1 guy is definitely dead, I reckon. So feel no pain.
Nearly.
Does kill him. So before succumbing to his wound, does he pull out his pistol and take a shot? No, he doesn't. So he is gone. That's pretty nasty.
That's it for shooting. Charge.
No. So what's going to happen in the charge phase?
I'm going to charge him into your ancient.
I did not see that coming. Okay, any more charges this phase?
Yeah, they're going to go into your Hell Blasters.
Okay, right. So, roll for the Ancient. Wow, did not see you going for the Ancient.
Because he's doing my head in, so...
Oh, come on. He makes it. He stomps around there, and I am going to spend 1 CP...
To intervene?
To try to overwatch. And
go
over here. So, they are all going to supercharge, which means rolling them all individually. We've had a bit of a history with these guys before.
Just a bit.
Check out our previous videos. They have taken out a teleporting Telemon, was that right?
It's the Achilles one.
Was it the Achilles?
Achilles, yeah.
Achilles. Okay, I do have a chapter master nearby, but I didn't make these guys re-roll 1s and 2s because it happens in your turn. So you can only re-roll 1s, looking for 6s, shooting these guys, and they're all supercharging. So I've got to roll them all separately. Okay, nothing. Re-roll. Nothing.
You're better off dying though, aren't you, really? Because
I potentially get another shot.
yeah,
potentially get another shot.
So it's a bit of freeze.
Yeah. That's why I'm supercharging. Okay, it's not looking so good this time around, Tom. Not for me, anyway.
Right. Yeah.
That guy needs a promotion. So the lack of 1's painful. Oh, there's a 1 now. Okay, so only 3. Only 3. So only 3's the wound, sadly.
Yeah.
Only 3's the wound, sadly. Okay, so 2 at -4.
3. Plasma, not melter.
Heavy plasma.
No, they're not. They're rapid fire plasma.
So yeah, so that's 4 damage in total. Like I said, it is -4 because Hellblasters are slightly better than the regular plasma guns.
But you only kill 1 though.
I only kill 1, and the wounds don't transfer over, sadly. So one guy takes 4 damage.
Cool.
And you will make it in though, I would imagine. Because you need like 3, or even not in that. 2 probably.
I need to check that stratagem again. Do you know the Hammer Wrath?
Oh, Hammer Wrath is good. Yeah. So each model is left alive on a. Is it more than my toughness or toughness?
Yeah.
Plus.
Well, for each roll a d6 for each model in the jump pack unit, and then for each dice result that equals or exceeds your enemy's toughness.
So 4 or more, you do mortal wounds.
Yeah, but I need to make it in first. So.
Oh, you made it in. You made it in.
I can go over, can't I?
You can. Can indeed.
Just for funsies. And then I will spend a CP for that.
Okay. So you've charged that unit.
Yeah.
And is it every model within?
It's so basically
you get
2 dice against your thing.
Okay. Then. So even if you didn't charge my captain, I will heroically intervene with my captain.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I will my apothecary as well. No, he's only got a regular chainsaw, Nascrit.
1 more wound.
1 more wound on Hellblaster. Does he ignore it? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Of course he does.
What's rolling then?
Oh, come on, man. Right,
Point.
so you obviously get to pick one first. Shocker!
I shall consolidate.
Alright. Okay.
So he's got 8 attacks.
He's got a bucket of attacks.
8 attacks.
Hitting on 2s, I believe.
2s. Has he got an invulnerable save?
Wounding on 2s. I do not think so. I could double check. It looks like he has got an Iron Halo, so it might happen. Okay, so it looks like it's an Iron Halo, but it's just for show.
So 2s.
And then wounding on 2s.
Yeah. So he's dead, Ross, I think.
Yeah, because
it's minus.
I think that's some like
3.
16.
No, you do get a save. It's only minus 3.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's a lot of feel no pains. That's 4, 8, 12.
Well, how many saves do I get? So 4? Oh, no. All of them went through.
Oh, yeah, of course you...
6 up saves, so...
no, they didn't. 1 dropped, so 7.
7. Okay, 7 salty sailors. 7 6s, people.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened. Didn't... Ah, passed 1. Yeah, okay. And so how many feel no pains? It's 4 damage each, is it?
You don't get your feel no pain, I don't believe. Oh, yes, you do.
I do, only just.
How many?
So that's 6, but was it 4 damage apiece?
6 times 4. So
alright, so I'll do the first one. I think he's probably dead, Tom.
How many wounds does he have? 5?
He's dead. Because unless I make the rest... Oh, just... No. He's dead. He's dead. Right. Everybody's dead, Dave. Everybody's
Pile
dead.
in. I'll touch.
Okay. Okay, you're going to touch me gently.
Yes.
Do I want to interrupt? I mean, how good are these guys in combat?
Not great. They don't have any minus to their attacks. They're basically just headbutting you.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother interrupting because my captain's going to go next in a second anyway. So
they do get... I think Sergeant gets 4 attacks.
Yeah, they get a few attacks. Hitting on... you get still re-roll 1s as well, don't you? Because mate's nearby.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yes, yeah, so 4 and 3. 4 and 3 attacks. 7 attacks, re-rolling 1s.
Okie dokie.
Got the 1. So that is 5. 3, nope, 4s.
4, it's the same as...
Yeah, just 1.
Okay, so 1 regular
save. I don't
save.
think his re-roll counts, does it?
I'm okay.
It's just a phase, is it?
Good old power armour.
Wisdom of the agent.
Reroll the wounds. I think it is just for a phase, because you've got 3 1s there, I believe.
Select 1.
So, quick recap. Tom realised he didn't do his -1 because he's a dreadnought, so yeah, he's down to 10. It's not as bad. Yeah. And Tom got 3 1s in that close combat, and he gets to re-roll because of Wisdom of the Ancients.
There's 2 more wounds.
There's 2 more. Come on, power armour. I'm okay. I'm okay. Right, so now all the attacks pretty much have been done out of charge sequence. I will now go for... I think I'm going to go for my captain next. So, you charge me.
Yep.
So that'll be 5 attacks. I haven't had time to do my red grail yet because of you went first. He is using the Teeth of Terror, so I make 3 additional attacks. So 5 base and 3 additionals. He is hitting on 2. He doesn't get to reroll 1s though. That's pretty good. Teeth of Terror gives me +1 strength, so I'll be on 4s, but because he's a Blood Angel, I'm moving on 3s. Okay, do I want to bother re-rolling that one? Probably not. It is -2.
How many wounds is it?
And it's 2 damage each. Ah, sod it, I'll do it, because it's me, right? Nope, typical. Down another CP, people. So that is 6 at -2. For 2 damage apiece. Pretty tasty.
2, 4, 2, 4. There we go.
Cool.
I'm going to spend a CP now.
Okay.
It's an Ultramarines one.
So you get to attack again?
Nope.
You get to run away?
Nope.
You get to auto-explode?
This is where I'm making an ass of myself because I probably got it wrong.
I don't know Ultramarines very well. So.
Use this stratagem when an Ultramarines unit from your army is destroyed as a result of an attack made by an enemy unit until the end of the battle. When resolving an attack made by Ultramarine model from that unit from your army against that enemy unit, reroll hit roll of 1.
So against this guy, you get to reroll hit rolls of 1
for the rest of the game. Yeah.
For the rest of the game. So he's got a target paint on his back, people. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, so next we'll use the Blade Guard. Okay, so those Blade Guard are going to try to swing back. They don't get +1 to hit anymore because the banner has gone. There's still 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, and normally wounding on 5s because of +1 from the sword, but it's actually, they were charged, so it's 4s. Each one would be 2 damage, but because he's a Dreadnought, it's only 1 damage. So it is AP -3.
So he's got his 5 up in run anyways.
Okay. Only 1 damage effectively then.
Cool.
Because you are a Dreadnought. Wicked! Wow. That was a very different turn than I thought. Very different turn than I thought. So he is outside of an inch. Wow, that was kind of sucky. So I can't bring back any of those Eradicators. Tom wiped them out, and I could bring back a Blade Guard, but other than that, okay, it was all right. It was okay. That was very, very lucky on my behalf. I can't believe how lucky I was with those dice. But game's not over yet. It's gonna get brutal. Okay, so it's Blood Angels, Space Vampires. Turn 1. We'll come back after the movement. Okay, after my movement phase, these guys stayed still. These guys moved up. Well, that's a tasty treat. I think I'm going to just get nailed by the shots for days in there. None of these guys advance because they're hoping for 11-inch charges. Bit of a re-shimmy over here, and guess what? I've bought a Blade Guard back. There's a surprise. But can I deal with 10 wounds? Bear in mind, each one that goes through is only 1 damage because of that Dreadnought trait. Really, really cool. So, Psychic Phase, which Tom is in deny of. Right, so how many denies can he do?
2.
Okay. So, I am going to go with Might of Heroes first. So, on this unit over here, the Sanguinary Guard, I need a 6 to perform a Might of Heroes. So our friend Luke says, you know, he never ever perils, and I says it happens all the time. Yeah. So in all the games he's played, never perils. So the 1 CP I've just got back, I will now spend for a reroll. Oh, that was so close. Like for a second. You can try deny it if you want, sir.
Get +1 anyways. Then.
Okay.
Do I perils on a deny?
You do not perils on a deny.
No.
Okay, so these guys have extra strength and extra toughness now.
On 1 model, don't forget.
Is it only on 1 model?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally misread that. I totally misread
They changed it, didn't they? They used to be for the unit, but they changed it to 1 model.
Oh yeah.
So you put it on your sergeant or whatever.
Damn. Oh yeah. I'll put it on him. That was pointless then. If I only knew that and only read it. What an idiot. So I'll then go for Psychic Fortress.
You're not going to re-roll for that? As soon as you're changing the target, willy-nilly.
I can do if you want me to. I'll take that 1 CP back that I spent. Would you like me to do that?
Yes, do it.
Okay, so before I do that, do you want to try to stop my Psychic Fortress? Can you only deny 1?
I can deny 2.
Oh, do you want to try it?
Is that what that is?
Oh yeah.
6?
Yeah. Well, actually, technically that was for the Might of Heroes that I don't want. But yeah, sure. Do you want to deny my? Do it.
I shall deny. We'll try.
Yeah, you've denied it. It doesn't matter now because I just realised what the rules were. I thought it was a unit.
No,
I was thinking that was
they changed it.
Right, so now I'm going to go for the one I actually want. Which is the actual barrier. So then I'll spend the CP that I didn't spend. That's better. 7.
Yeah.
So obviously that unit will now have
7.
Doesn't exceed. Does not exceed.
So what is that's the
So
5 up invulnerable?
Yeah. So everybody within 6 gets the 5 up invulnerable. These guys already. Actually, he has invulnerable. He doesn't. So that helps him as well, I guess.
Yeah. What do the Sangi Guard get regardless?
I have a 2 up regular save. So.
And that's until you
Depends how many heavy stuff you got, really. I mean, how much can you deny my armour by? This is the question. If you're 2 up normally, do you have much with AP out there or no?
No, not really. No, that's right. Sorry.
Okay. Just checking. Right, okay, so at least one thing's gone off. I should have read the rules, guys. I honestly thought that worked on a unit. Still, I tried to put it on here, and Tom did deny it. So, thank you, Tom, for being a gentleman and actually...
he doesn't need it anyways, because...
Yeah, I know he doesn't need it, but I've picked the spell now. If I could pick something else instead, because Ross didn't read the rules, I would probably pick Veil of Time, which is more Blood Angel-y. But, hey-ho, you live and learn. So I've got something that only really works on one dude. Hey-ho. But everybody around here has a 5 up invulnerable just in case. That's the end of my psychic phase. Right, shooting phase. So, Tom doesn't have any models within 3 for Lookout Sirs. So, I'm going to try some cheeky shots, because these didn't advance. 5 shots into his apothecary, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s, presumably. Okay, so that's 2 at -1, but you're in cover, so just 2 power armor saves.
He's good.
Not a problem. Do the same trick with these guys, but now they're within 15, which is pretty nice. So that's 10 shots.
15? Oh yeah, because they're 30 inch, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Same again, wounding on 4. So I'd like to keep that 6 because I dropped it, but it was a drop, if I'm being honest. Maybe I should have kept it. So that is 5 -1, but you're in cover, so. So it's 1 damage apiece, but you do have feel no pain.
Oops. No, he's good.
Okay.
They start with 5, don't they?
I think so. You got Primaris, did you?
Yeah.
And these guys are going to try the same trick as well. So 5 shots. Because Primaris pistols are slightly better. And wounding on 5s.
4s.
Only
4s.
4s. I said 5s for some reason. Yes, he's just gone up in toughness. So only the 2.
1, 6 up.
Feel no pain. Okay, so that's all the shooting from over here, which will be interesting in a minute, how that goes down. Yeah, sure. Okay, so only 3 of these guys are in range, that unit there. So, Heirs of Iskillian, I get to reroll all failed hits.
Shall we get you in on 4s? Because you... No, you didn't.
I did not advance. I thought about it. Yeah. I nearly did it. Still exactly the same. And then wounding on 4s. Just the 1, sir. AP -1, but you
up,
got 3 up anyway. So
failed.
one guy takes 1 wound. And all the other shots are going into the bike. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Toughness on the bike, is it 6 or 7?
6,
I won't get to re-roll those. I said a second ago and I nearly forgot.
No, 5.
Well, either way, it's still going to be wounding on 5s. Can't re-roll the wounds, only the hits. Because they're next to the Warlord. Okay, that was amazing.
Well,
Not a single 5. Regular road pistol going in there. Actually, I'll lob a grenade in there. I'll go for a crack. Go for a get a bit of crack. Yep.
Freeze.
Yeah.
What's the AP on a crack?
I think it's only 1, isn't it? Something stupid. You would have thought it'd be more than that, but I can double check. Do you have any crack?
What am I rolling for? 3 up?
Be a 4 up at least.
4 up. He's good.
He's good anyway. I don't think it's as good as -2.
No.
Crack I always think is going to be excellent, but it's not all that. And all these shots are also going to go up into these guys. So 4 shots. I don't think the chaplain's ballistics 2.
Weapons good too, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a chaplain.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 3 at -1, but you're on cover.
Freeze.
You're all good. Okay, so these guys are going to shoot the apothecary. I really want him dead, as you can probably imagine. So now the lookout so rule would apply, because he's got dudes in front of him, but these guys specifically, sniper keyword, ignore that. So they're like the old Space Marine Scouts, when people used to use them, but they don't anymore, because they're elites, for whatever reason. So, they hit on 2s, because they didn't move. No hit.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
100%. They're better than Scouts in every way, because...
Really?
Yeah, I got the profile open up there, if you want to have a look.
Where? No, sorry.
It's right there. It's right there. I'm pointing right at it. Tom doesn't believe me, so...
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because they're heavy, mate. Because normally they would be hitting on 3s if they move, so...
Is that just the Blood Angels thing, though?
No, everybody's got that. Blood Angels aren't good at shooting. It's all about the close combat. Right, so... Tom didn't obviously believe me, but I'll talk you guys through it, because the old Scouts with sniper rifles would normally be on 3s.
Yeah.
So these are slightly better at hitting. And there's 2 wounds apiece, so effectively you're gaining 1 extra wound as well. Still got the camo cloaks, and the sniper rifles are strength 5, not 4.
Yeah.
So they get +1 effectively hitting, plus extra 1 wound, and plus extra 1 technically on the strength of the weapon. So I think they're better in every way. So I need 3s now to wound. Oh dear, dear, dear. Any 6s would be a mortal wound in addition. So that is 2 damage. It's AP -2, but do I want to spend my CP to re-roll that? Because I need to kill him. How many wounds has he got left, Tom?
2.
So that could either kill him or CP to kill him. Because nothing else can shoot him effectively because you've got to look out. So I'm going to spend another CP. It's still a 2. You can't change the past, Tom.
So it's -2, -1 because he's in cover.
Yep.
4.
So 4 up.
And he's fine.
Just for funsies, these guys are going to put their pistol shots into this thing at point blank range. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 6s. Nope. It's just for fun. So these guys, I was thinking about advancing them up, but I really need to get the Feel No Pain and the Captain Reroll near them anyway. So, they have 30-inch reach, and I know there's a lot of plasma right in front of me there, but I'm kind of bricking it with those aggressors, because you do have lots and lots and lots of shots, don't you? Aggressors are good old toughness 5 though. So Tom's going to love this because I can't bring back or shoot again because I don't have a banner. So I'm going to supercharge. And I'm going to try to get those guys. Now,
before you roll anything, I just need to read.
Oh, he might do transhuman, I think. Possibly.
You'd be
But
wounded on freeze, weren't you?
I would, so it means I'm wounding on
I was
4s.
just trying to find that other one.
But what I was going to say was, they're not within rapid fire range now, so I won't have to roll them individually. It'll just be a big blob of 8.
8.
So what's Tom going to do?
Hitting on freeze, rerolling 1s.
And 2s, because I selected the...
Yeah. Wounded on freeze, yeah?
Yeah, at the moment. 2 damage a pop.
And how much is transhuman? 1 CP.
It's 1 for you, because you've only got a unit of 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. If he wants to do it.
That's all you've got left to shoot, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, because the captain can't shoot the pistol.
Yeah, I'm going to spend that then.
Okay, I think it's worth it. For 1 CP, it makes it harder for me to do anything. So they are supercharging. So I get to reroll all fails. Okay, 1 guy does die.
Yes!
1 guy is dead, Tom. And I can't shoot again.
Good.
Right, and then 4's the wound because of transhuman physiology. Okay, I have spent 1 already. And it did make a difference, you stopped 1. So that is 3 at -4, but you're on cover.
6s.
Actually, that's an assault weapon, isn't it? You're rapid fire, so you cannot save.
What are you on about now?
Because they're not heavy weapons in this it's still Doctrine 1, isn't it? So I just thought this game's taking forever, man.
It doesn't matter anyway, because I failed them.
Okay, so it's 2, 4, 6. So the first guy takes 2 shots before he's dead, effectively. So, right.
Roll these at the same time?
Oh, yeah, so yeah, you can do, yeah.
6s again. Make 1, so 2, kill, 2, kill, and kill. No.
I do 3 wounds apiece, haven't they?
1 and 1 wounded.
Yeah. As predicted. Okie dokie. Right, so whatever way we roll that, because we could have done it differently, I think it still would have ended up with the same result. So, helpful. But sadly, Tom will be bringing 1 back in a minute and healing 1 anyway, because I didn't manage to kill that apothecary. Right, okay, so...
Charges.
Yeah, I was just thinking you can interrupt anyway, and you get to go first against these gibbons, don't you? You could always kill my chapter master. This is the thing. Right, so I'm going to go for my charges first, people. So, we needed 9 with a +1 for the Blood Angels over here.
Yeah.
That's a 12-inch charge. That is a 12-inch charge. These guys were not going to charge. These guys needed an 11-inch charge. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to Overwatch? You didn't know. Do you want to Overwatch?
That's alright.
Over here, Sanguinary Guard's going to charge the ATV. Any Overwatch?
Yeah.
If they failed, that'd be amazing. Then I'm also going to go for the chaplain, because why not? He makes it in as well. Do I put the company, the chapter master in there? Because you will go first in that combat over there, but will you be able to wreck all of those guys is the question. You do get a lot of attacks, but I do have an invulnerable. But technically no one's charged that turn, so you won't get any of the bonuses, but I also won't get any of the bonuses. So it's going to be harder for me to wound.
There's only 1 less attack for me. Still got 7.
And you're still going to be wounding on 2s. Which is insane. I think I need to take that guy out, so I'm going to have to charge in with my apothecary and my captain. So, apothecary first. This is a stupid idea, people. This is a stupid idea.
Yeah, he's only got a chainsaw, doesn't he?
He's only got a chainsaw, yeah. And so, in the...
Don't Blood Angels get like a perils when they charge on a double?
You wish. So Tom, being the gent that he is, I did forget a few things in my my command phase. forgot my litanies, but he allowed me to do it. So, I actually did make both of them. So these guys get +1 to wound, and this guy gets extra strength and toughness, extra attack. Sorry. Over here, my captain thinks it's third turn. They're going to die in a second anyway, because it's basically chain swords coming at you. But when they do charge, +1 to wound because they're blood angels might help. So I'll be wounding on 5s rather than 6s, Tom. Sure, right, and I will move those guys over there with their 12-inch charge. So I'm going to go with Captain first. So he has 4 initially because he's regular firstborn Astartes, an additional 1 because of Savage Echoes, additional 1 because he thinks it's the third turn, and another 3 because of Teeth of Terror. So hitting on 2s, no rerolls. Long were the days where they used to rerolls for themselves. So fail 2. Remember, these are only 1 damage apiece now because I'm fighting against a Dreadnought. And +1 to wound because I charge, so Teeth of Terror is +1 strength anyway. Wounding on 4s, people. So that's 3 at -3 effectively because he thinks it's the third turn.
So 5 up anyways.
And it's only 1 damage each, so because you are a dread. Do you want to interrupt?
No.
Do you bracket with that guy?
Yeah, but it's only his shooting ballistic skill that goes down, I think.
So, so you could interrupt with ATV or the regular Primaris guys over there.
No, I'm not going to
Or the dread.
It's 2 CP, isn't it?
It's 2 CP.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with my Apothecary. So he gets Chainsword, Savage Echoes, but this guy, it's not going to be as good. And I'm wounding on 5s because I charged. This is a regular old chainsword. Why? He's better than my company chapter master.
What's that? 4?
It's 4.
-1.
Only -1. For only 1 damage apiece.
3 though, because he keeps his 2 up save, I believe.
Yeah. Only 1 damage.
Only 1.
I think that's good. The old Dreadnought rule only takes the 1 damage for the 2 damage weapons was pretty nice. I know Death Guard players were whinging about it because they pretty much have that all across the board, don't they?
That's disgustingly resilience now, yeah.
But I think it's a lot better.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot better because I mean, if you have D3 weapons and you do manage to get 2 damage, it's only 1 damage. I think it's a lot better. I think it's a lot better. So yeah, Tom's still not interrupting.
No.
So I will put 3 of these guys into there. So Heirs of Ascillion is actually slightly different now. It is +1 to hit rather than the re-rolls, which I think is probably better. So they're going to have only 3 guys into that thing, hitting on 2s, thanks to the Warlord being nearby. So any 1s are bad. And normally strength 5, but +1 to this, and +1 because of Blood Angels. So wounding you on, is that 6 or 5 toughness?
Toughness 5.
So they're wounding you on 3s. Because 5 is +1 from the sword, +1 because of the power. Actually wounding on 2s because of Blood Angels. Wow, it's not bad going. 4, 6, 8. 8 saves. And -2, I believe. So these guys, yeah, I'm using the swords. It's -3, 2 damage a pop. -3.
2 damage a pop. So 6s. A few 6s.
That's not bad.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's dead.
Oh, do they blow?
I don't think
Because they're not a
do.
vehicle, technically, are they? Which means, obviously, my captain will not be... Sorry, chaplain will not be attacking in this combat phase.
No.
Whack, whack, whack. Which would take me just to these guys. And sadly, only the front rank would be able to attack. Okay, so... Assault Marines... You're soaked. So hitting it on 3s. And wounds on 3s because it's Blood Angel goodness. That's right, it's goodness, Tom. Enjoy the goodness. All up in your face.
Yes.
Right. Then 3s is what I said. Because strength 4. +1 to wound because of Blood Angels. Blender. Boo, 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 boo. Right, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and -1 because the Starkey's Chainsaw is a -1.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Nice even number.
-1, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
4s. So that's one guy dead. There's another guy dead. And that's one with 1 wound.
Okay. Okie dokie. Now that's all the actual charges done. So Tom can pick a non-charge first. Who's going to pick? I think I know who's going to pick. Shocker. Right. How do you want to divvy these attacks up?
I don't. That's all going to go into your blade gun.
Wow.
8 attacks, yeah.
Ow.
2, 4.
This is yes, an additional one because I charged him, remember. Right, okay. Oh, going on turn 1.
2s.
Wow.
And
Wow. So who was this guy in life before they put him in a flipping dreadnought?
he was the chapter master before.
Well, you can see that, can't you? That's pretty insane.
I'm going to re-roll one of them.
Because why not?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
So that's 7
7.
plus at -3.
Okay, so 7 4-up saves, people. That's not bad. I'm definitely going to re-roll 1.
I wouldn't bother, you don't need to.
Well, you said each one's a dead dude. Dead
Yeah.
dude, dead dude, dead dude. Well, I might make some invulnerable saves.
So it's
So it's 3 damage apiece, right?
4 damage apiece.
4 damage apiece,
Yeah.
right.
And that one was a 3 as well.
Yeah, that was a 2, in fact. I was going to re-roll it.
But there's no point. CP.
I need to make at least 2 on one of them. 2 6s to survive. And then that would spread over to 1 dead dude. So then I'll have 1 guy left.
I don't know, you've confused me.
So they got 3 got 3 wounds apiece, right, Tom?
Yeah.
And I've got 6 up feel no pain saves.
Yes.
So each one's 4.
Yeah.
So if I roll 2 6s, it'll keep 1 alive, which would mean it'll take 2 dice to kill him.
Yeah.
So therefore, if I make this one here
Yeah. Okay.
a 4,
Yeah,
it seems stupid, people, but I'm hoping I'm going to get 1 guy who's going to have 2 6s. Collection of straws. No, it doesn't matter in a way. You can't change the past. Right, so the first guy. Definitely dead. Next guy. Definitely dead. Well, this guy.
This is where you roll all 6s.
This is where I wrote all 6s.
This is where I flip the table.
No,
Oh,
it's enough to
nearly.
kill him.
Nearly.
It's enough to kill him. So, and then it still would have gone through the other attack anyway. So they are dead. They do not get to attack this turn.
And I don't get to revive either.
And I cannot bring them back.
Yes.
Cannot bring them back. That hurt me bad. What I was thinking initially was be a coward, leave these 2 guys out, surround you by blade guards so it keeps you away for a turn longer. But it's your turn in a minute and you're just going to squish 2 dudes.
I'm going to fall out of combat first, and then I'm going to shoot you 2 dudes, and then I'm going to charge again with 1 CP.
So it'll take you 1 CP to fall out and then another CP to...
No, just 1 CP, because
you're Ultramarines. Alright, okay. So, yeah, you still have these guys attacking over here.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
Yes.
Sergeant, he's
3
got the
dudes.
chainsaw, because it's free.
Shimmy
So he's got
in.
4 attacks.
Yeah, why wouldn't we take a chainsword?
3. There is only 3 there.
Okay, so
Sergeant first.
Mm-hmm.
Reroll the 1s because of
Stuff.
this thingy. 4s to wound. Is 2 at -1.
Okay. Because that was definitely on a sergeant, right? I'm good.
That's Sergeant. And then these don't matter, does it? 3s, reroll 1s, don't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Still Space Marines, they matter. They have names, Tom.
4s.
And not Imperial Guardsmen.
2 no AP. It's good.
I'm still good. Alright, so that's the end of turn 1, which was flipping brutal.
Do we need to add up points? No.
No, because this particular mission, it's all about, Tom, are you going to survive holding that? Which you will. So you have an apothecary, you'll just bring a dude back, you'll heal another dude. It's a tough game. It's a tough game, and I honestly think those guys over there are going to be toast. I honestly think they're going to be toast. Right, okay, but it's all about that objective. So whoever grabs that at the end of the game has got it, and they've won the game. So it doesn't matter how many lives are lost. It's all about killing stuff. Right, we'll come back after Tom's movement on turn 2. So at the end of Tom's movement, Tom has brought a model back for free with the apothecary, because you can, and he's healed the other model fully, and he's used his combat restoratives twice and healed himself. Now I thought you can only bring a model back and heal another model, or bring a model back and heal himself, for example. I didn't realise you can heal 2 things and bring a model back. So he does 3 lots of healing rather than 2 lots of healing, which is crazy, because before, if he's a nobody, if it's a normal apothecary, can only heal once. So he's gone from healing once to effectively healing 3 times.
But because you're using stratagem, though, it's not an ability. That's why you get that extra thing. You get your ability to use it twice because you're a chief apothecary. But you've always got access to that stratagem.
That is broken as hell.
Unless we are wrong, then by all means tell us. But
well, we are learning all the time, people. As you can all guess at the moment, we're not playing enough games to stay on top of these things. But I'm glad they changed the biker rule, though. But that is still insanely good. Insanely good. Right, okay. So, Tom is also fallen back over here.
Yeah, I spent a CP as well on the Ultramarines one. It is called Fall Back and Re-engage. So basically, I can fall back, still shoot without penalty, and charge again.
That is
your Ultramarines, so you can.
Nasty. And these guys are no longer in combat. He's pulled out. Giggity. Right, okay. So, Psychic Fears.
Oh, yes.
Which unit did you pick in your command phase?
The extra attack I'm going to give to the aggressors again. And re-rolls I'm going to give to the aggressors as well, because they're now in range of you.
Everything.
Does.
Everything. And it's turn 2, so it's the assault doctrine.
Yes.
It's always weird, because I always think assault as in close combat. That's just me. Hey ho, people, I'm weird.
What's that called now?
Well, third turn.
No, it's not. You're right. Assault is the third turn. Assault. It's tactical. We're in tactical.
Tactical. Do apologise. I'll just cut that out and then kill myself. Right, okay, so Tom's going to open up a can of whoop ass.
I'm going to do some psychic first, please.
Okay.
Psychic Fortress, or whatever it's called.
Yes.
The thingamajig 6s. It does not go off. I'm not going to spend anything to change that.
Okay.
And it is going to cast Might of Heroes on Saviors.
Okay, because he's a bit of a beast in combat, isn't he?
So 6 again.
It's a perils!
I will spend the CP.
So once again, Luke, you're wrong. There's 2 perils already, and it's only turn 2.
Watch this be in perils as well.
Well, it's not. I'm going to try and deny it, though, because if I'm in deny range of you, you're in deny range of me. Everybody's in deny range.
Yeah, but I've moved away from you this time, haven't I?
So you're not within 24?
I don't know, possibly.
Just lies upon lies. It's like lying
But I have
section.
moved. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're alright, to be fair. Yeah, you're well.
I'm well in, son. So I need a grand total of 9. It's just for shits and giggles. We'll give it a go. Oh yes, it is. So no, you don't, Tom.
Cool.
Nah.
That's fine. I don't need it anyway.
Computer says no. Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's a boss. He's just going to slice some stuff up.
Shoot it now, isn't it?
Shoot.
I don't know what I want to shoot.
Well, I think you should just go straight to the combat.
Right. I'll try my hand with these guys again into your eliminators.
Eliminators. Okay. Yes, because
they haven't moved, so 10 shots again.
Which is nice.
It is nice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Hit on 3s. Ooh, not bad, not bad.
4s. And this is minus on this one this time, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Because you ignore cover, so that is 4 4s, please, sir.
So they actually are really quite good. So that's a dude and one guy left on 1 wound.
Oh, because you're already on 1 wound.
Ah, so
Don't know what you're rolling for.
re-roll
Oh, right, yeah.
for CP. Tom's a gentleman, people. Tom's a gentleman. Now you can do your dance.
Yeah!
Notice I don't do that for him. How rude. How rude, people, eh? Look at that. A gentleman's game. We should not mock the inflicted. Right, what's next? Notice I didn't do a little dance when I killed his stuff.
Off camera you did, Ross.
That's a different kind of dance song.
Oh, do I want to do next?
It's called peacocking.
They've got their invulnerable save, haven't they, now?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh, yeah, I've got my melter, do I? Yeah, haven't I? Oh, where's my doodah?
You do that?
Oh, what's it?
What's a doodah? Oh, you mean to take measure.
The measuring stick. Yeah, he's a range of melter range.
Is he? Range 12, yeah?
Is that what melter gun it is? I thought it was 18.
18 on a melter? No, sir.
Is it not?
No. It's a...
Since when? Since when have they become
He
flamers?
doesn't believe anything. Flamer's a range 12 on a hand flamer? You mean a heavy flamer? It's always been that way.
Wow.
See, doesn't believe my 2-up ballistic skill. Doesn't believe
I don't believe nothing.
anything.
Right, all the plasma then.
You can still shoot the regular bolter side of things.
Yeah, but I want to put melter into something. Just for funsies.
I suppose you can melt it behind you. Yeah, everybody's going to shoot at front. He didn't get the memo. He's going to melt somebody behind him.
We'll turn around.
Just blast.
Right, I'll do that then.
Right, melter to the fifth.
It's 12 inch for rapid fire, isn't it?
It is, and you're outside of 12 inches as well.
Fine. It's fine. Right, so 4 into... I'm going to overcharge as well.
Oh, wow! But you do get the reroll, so it's all good. Reroll ones.
Freeze.
No plasma, no exploding, no.
Toughness 4, aren't they?
I am indeed.
2s.
Okay.
3 at minus 4 now because of
Invulnerable. Okay. How much damage? 2.
damage, yes.
So one guy is indeed dead. He has been wiped. He dies by some plasma.
Metal guy then.
Yeah, melt to the face. Oh.
Roll the 1 because I can. 3, 2. 2.
Shit, I ain't going to get a save.
Yeah.
So, damage, obviously, is less than half range, so...
It's 2 anyways, isn't it?
He will be dead, whatever happens.
Cool.
Tom's gone for the aggressors.
Into your Sangi Guard.
Sangi Guard.
Start with the Fragstone because I've got 2 dice in my hand, so 2d6. 12. That'll do nicely. 6.
At least these are fragged.
10.
It's not cracked.
Yeah.
Crackstorm, would be a little bit scared. So hitting on 3s, rerolling rolls. It's a very, very strong game. It's a very strong game. Toughness 3?
No.
Strength 3, sorry?
Strength 4.
Oh, right, because frag's normally less, isn't it?
Yeah, but
It's
Frag-storm
it's
grenade
not a
launcher,
grenade, it's the actual grenade launcher, isn't it?
yeah, strength 4. Minus 1 because it's tactical.
Okay.
4. It's not that many. 3, 4, 5 at minus 1, please.
Okay, well I'm in cover, so 5 2-up saves. I'm okay.
It's good. And it's 6 shots each with the...
Now this,
Punch
probably not so much going to be okay.
3.
Alright.
Freeze, reroll. Okay.
Forwards again.
Forward again.
Strong.
6 minus 1. Well,
2-up save. I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
Ooh.
Good old artificial armour has kept me alive just a little bit longer.
I'll shoot these into...
Because remember Tom fell back with those guys?
So -1. So.
Very, very bravely.
Actually, I'll do it into these.
Okay,
Yeah. Still 15 inches. Well, yeah. 15.
Yep. So 3 guys, rapid fire.
4s. This is -1. 3.
Okay.
4s to wound. 3 at -2.
Okay. Hold the line. Oh, 1 guy dead. Right. What's next? What's next?
Eradicators into your Sangy Guard.
Oh, that's just mean.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
6 shots because they're shooting everything into them.
Damn.
6.
Okay.
Freeze.
Wonderful.
2s.
So
3 at -4. So
5 up invulnerable.
Yes.
That's why I put the 5 up invulnerable.
Ooh.
Not that's going to make any difference. It made some
does.
difference. 1 guy will definitely be... Well, actually, we're not... Let's,
Because they're not melted.
Could.
So is it 2 wounds each, aren't they?
yeah, you just need to get anything but a 1.
That's
Oh, 1 guy is mega dead.
He is Ash.
That's the noise it made. It's just been erased from time.
Heavy into them as well. And they've got 2 damaged weapons each, don't they? So,
Lovely. Lovely.
so 4.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, correct. Wounded on 3s. 1 at -2.
So -1 effectively then.
Yeah.
I take 2 damage, which is enough to kill a man. He has killed a man, and he'll do it again, you see.
He's got his special one.
He meant to do it.
Executioner Heavy butter.
That's right, I just quoted an Arnie film, and you didn't get the reference.
No, I didn't. I don't watch Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You don't watch any films, Tom. You don't watch any films. And it's the last action heroes, Oscar award winning.
What was it?
No, not in the slightest. Not on the, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Oscar award winning. I think not.
Freeze. Wound. No.
Nothing.
No,
Okay. There's a lot of dudes dead though. There's a lot of dudes dead.
Is morale a thing with him?
Yeah, it is.
I think that's it from a shoot. Oh, I've got bolt pistols, haven't I? Well, 4. Oh, he's got his special bolt pistol. I keep forgetting about that. He's got that.
Oh, you bought the relic bolt pistol, didn't you?
No, he's got the extended range relic. He's got an injector pistol, which is like 3-inch range, but it's like -4 or something stupid.
Oh wow, that is good.
Let's have a look.
Apothecary's gonna go first.
He's going to use his reductor pistol, so
Okay.
3.
What does it sound like? Is it like a shrinking ray?
It's that little needle thing.
Yeah, I know. It just sounds like a shrinking ray. Honey, I shrunk a marine.
4s. No.
No.
It's fine.
But in theory, it sounded really cool.
Yeah. And then 3 bolt guns from these guys.
Bolt pistols, is it?
Bolt pistol, so no, he hasn't got one because he's got the.
Well, you can't hold
power
the
sword.
banner and a sword at the same time.
True.
You're like juggling.
I just need to check the ballistic skill.
It's 6.
No. Saviour's first because he's got ballistic skill 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 4's the wound. Yeah, no minus on that.
Power armor, loving it.
And then 7 love.
Just stop smacking my models, would you?
Sorry.
God, some people.
That's it for over here now. So we got coming.
This is where it's going to hurt people.
He's got no.
I'm going to lose some big troops, big troops here.
I'm
I'm
going to
sure advance those guys over there, to be fair.
How many wounds has your apothecary got?
I believe there's only 4.
And he hasn't got any.
No, he literally squeeze him, he's dead.
He's got flamer titties, hasn't he? Right, flamer boobs into your apothecary.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Heavy bolter into him. twin assault cannon into them.
Okie dokie.
So, flame of titties first. What's that? 9? 8?
Numbers, Tom. Numbers.
It's math.
I'm losing a game against a guy who can't count.
What's that? 8.
You said 9.
I said 8. Yes, 8 though, isn't it?
Is 8. It's 5 and a 3 is 8.
3's the wound.
Unless they've changed it. Have they changed it? I mean, we haven't played for a while, but
So there's that many.
there's that many.
7. 7 at -1.
I shouldn't laugh because I'm going to be dead.
He's alright.
Right, okay. Feel no pains.
How many wounds has he got? 4?
He's got 4, dude. You say he's alright. He's dead. Dead is not alright.
6s. I mean, all 6s, I bet you.
No, not likely to get 1. He's going to be dead. It's going to be toast. It's game over. Do I want to re-roll one of these? Because I haven't done a re-roll yet, have I?
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
What did I do a re-roll on?
Oh no, that was last time, wasn't it? yeah, that was last time. Sorry, that's my fault.
Alright. Okay, so still feel no pain, still alive. Okay. No, wouldn't have made a single one. So I've got 1 wound left.
1 wound.
One wound
It's not
left.
too bad.
So I should be down to 3 CP. Now I'm spinning re-rolls like it's going out of fashion.
I said heavy bolter into him. Didn't I?
You did indeed. -1 because you fell back.
No, it's not because I spent the CP.
So you don't get any minuses. Because I know those guys fell back and they had a minus, didn't they?
Yeah, but because of the stratagem, you ignore the minus.
Okay.
And I can charge, but he is degraded to his middle brackets, it's freeze,
Okay, so it's still -1 then.
essentially. Yeah.
It's not -1, but it's -1. 3s, you just said it. Just.
Freeze the wound. And that is 3 at -1, 2 damage each.
Okay, so 4 up saves. 2 damage each.
Yep. Feel no pain.
Gotta. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, it's not
How many
looking
wounds has he
good.
got?
1.
Has he got 4 wounds as well?
Double check, I think he's got 5. I may be wrong, people. Okay, so rejig. Redid it. There we go.
Right, is
And this is what's going to hurt now.
assault cannon into your L blasters.
Mm-hmm.
Freeze.
My apothecary is really not paying for itself,
Freeze again.
unlike yours.
That's not too bad. 5 at -1, please.
How much damage is this?
Just 1 each.
So that is a dead dude. Feel no pain. Not a dead dude. 1 dude, 1 wound. That's not looking good though, Tom. It's really not.
Yeah.
It's really not. Charges, oh boy?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm going to charge him into them 2,
There's a surprise. Well, they should be dead.
hopefully.
Quite nicely. I should have just ignored him, to be fair, as soon as my eradicators are eliminated.
Sabius into them.
Okay.
Overwatch. They only got
No point. Pistols.
He's going to go into them.
Go for it.
Loft's going to go into them, and then the aggressor's going to go into them as well.
Sweet.
So I'll start with what's his face?
Makes it in. This guy's over here.
Sabius.
Mm-hmm.
Caragon. Loft.
If they're not dead, I'll be really surprised.
So would I. And aggressors. Yeah, let's say there then.
So who's actually got the armoured cherub?
This chappy here.
This chappy here. Okay. Right. So who do you want to use first? He's rubbing his hands together, people.
How many CP have you got?
I have 3 left, oh boy.
So you can interrupt.
Could interrupt. I'm probably not going to. Everything's going to be dead. 1 squeeze and brains come out.
I'm going to start off.
Oh, he's going over here. He's going over here.
He's got to put. How many attacks has he got? 8.
Oh, yes, because he charged. Hey, why are you asking me? It's yours. Yes, he's got 8.
So he's going to put...
Oh, he's degraded though, so...
He still gets 8 attacks.
Okay, fine.
He's going to put 4 into him, 4 into him.
Okay.
Just to be fair.
Game over, man. Game over.
But he does hit on freeze now instead.
Yeah.
If that helps.
No, it doesn't. So, which one are you doing first? Him first?
Him first.
Okay, Chapter Master first. All good. Winning on 2s.
Is it 2s?
He did say 2s earlier on.
Strap 16.
Yeah, I would say 2s, Tom. Okay, so
3
3.
at minus.
I got 4 up and vulnerable, and I could just be dead.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is 8. Feel no pains. Oh, this is the charge phase.
Yeah, so what do you get?
Well, I was thinking, do I want to re-roll 1?
Oh, yeah.
And then I have to make 2 6s to stay alive.
Yeah.
Sod it, people. No, can't change the past. I need a lot. See, I always spend mine on re-rolls, don't I?
Yeah.
And I really shouldn't. He's gonna be dead. It's gonna be dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Right. Okay, and then the other dude.
Freeze.
2s. I has no save because you said it's minus lot.
It's minus 3.
Oh, I do have save then. So 3 6s. And then 8 6s again, yeah? That's pretty good, but he is actually dead. So, I'll just check a little stratagem in a minute, because I haven't attacked with my captain.
Is this the Space Marine one, or have you got a special?
We don't. Before it was wicked, now not so good.
You don't get your fair tan thing anymore though, because you're...
No, when you did into the next command phase.
That was it.
He's still alive for the next 2 seconds, Tom. So, I spent 2 CP. Only in death does duty end.
Oh, you're not recording?
I am recording. That's what the camera's pointing. Tom's on crack, people. I don't know what's wrong with him. So, hitting on 2s. I got no more CP. I am CP naked. And I'm wounding on 4s. Which kind of sucks. But hey, it's not going to be enough to kill him by a long shot. So there's only 1 damage apiece, and it's AP minus 3.
Is that 4?
That's 4, yes.
5 ups.
Because he's a dreadnought.
I make 2, so he fails 2.
Fail 3. Oh, yeah. Okay.
2.
So 2 damage.
So
it's not enough. And I'm dead, and you are dead.
4.
Not.
And I'm going to go and touch you. I'm going to start off here with Sabius. He's going to consolidate, because why not? He gets 6 attacks. Hit on 2s. 6, 2s. Can't reroll. See, we were just talking about what's the chance of getting 4 1s.
Yeah, I was just... Tom's saying, oh, well, these guys now can attack, because I've tagged you. I'm like, yeah, they've got no AP. They're hitting on 3s. They're wounding on 5s. Unless you make 4 1s...
Which I just did.
Yeah, not likely to happen, Tom. Come on. Yeah, but I would still have to hit on 3s, wound on 5s, and then you've got to fail 4 1s.
What's this? Strength 6, so...
I'm going to say no.
Freeze. So out of all that, 1 at minus 3, please.
He's dead? I'm presuming how much
is
damage?
D3, so...
D3 could kill him. Kills him.
Kills 1.
Okay.
Alright, Caragon.
Okay.
Okay. He's only got a power sword, he's nothing too special. He used to have his own data sheet, but they completely removed it now.
Because...
he's just a pointless...
I think it's pretty cool. Okay.
He looks cool, no?
I do like the lightning on his sword as well.
So he's basically just a company ancient, well, chapter ancient, because he got upgraded. 4 attacks. Freeze. Rerolling. No, he can't because he's a character. Freeze, because it's +1 now, isn't it, on power swords? 2 at minus 3.
Power swords have got a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, how much damage?
Just one.
So, kills a dude.
No, it doesn't. They've got 2 wounds each.
Yeah, each one failed. 1 damage apiece.
Oh yeah, -3 in it. Yeah, sorry, my fault.
1 and 1 makes 2. Wow, this is the math game, people.
Severin.
Okay.
He is a bit of a tank.
Yeah, I would imagine so. 1 attack.
No, 4 attacks.
Hitting on 6s.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, and you had a 2 there.
What did I?
Hit 2 and 2 6s. Come on, people.
Sorry.
Can't cheat on camera. Well, you can try.
The Magister's Act, so he's +6, -2, so...
+6. He's +6 strength, please.
He's +2, which makes him 6.
Okay.
So freeze to wound, 1 at -2, 3 damage.
I'm okay. Okay, so the non-death company, the Salt Marines, are going to attack back the standard bearer because he's only got 4 wounds, so why not? So hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 3s because I was charged. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
So 3.
So that's 4 AP -1.
4s.
It leaves him on 1 wound, I believe.
That's alright.
But you do have an apothecary nearby.
I do, don't I?
So 3 6-up saves.
No.
So still left on 1 wound. Okay, so then I'll go to the Hellblasters. See how many attacks they have. Okay, so these guys, because they were not charged, they were tagged. I believe they do not got the extra attack. Like I said, we don't play enough games probably to get this right, but I'm pretty sure that's right. So hitting on 3s. Holy hell.
That's alright.
Wounding on... Oh yeah, because I'm actually wounding on 6s, not 5s, because this does not count, does it, Tom? So 6s. Tom reckons I can kill him. I say no.
You got 1, 2.
So I've got 2. Tom needs to make 2 1s, and apparently he's going to die with 4 health. I believe when I see it. 1 wound. 1 wound.
I'm going to CP that.
Oh, just because he's a git.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
good. That was all my CP though.
Well, we're in the same boat. Right, so that's it. That's everything from your turn 1. So it's now my... sorry, turn 2. It's now my turn 2. So we'll come back after my movement phase. Okay, so moved over here. Over here, over here, over here, over here. These guys, I've worked out how many points are over here to try to kill that one guy. There's no point. He's really, really cheap, and he's doing a hell of a job. So Hellblasters should not be in combat, but if I fall back, I won't get very far, because you can't advance while falling back. I certainly can't shoot. So I think leaving them in combat is just tying them up for a bit. Hopefully these guys can maybe do stuff. So I'm going to go for a smite on these guys over here, because they're the nearest unit. See if you can deny. Yeah, you don't need to deny. Do I re-roll? Is there any bloody point? Yes! My last CP I've just earned. Right, can you beat that, sir?
Try. Yes.
What was the bloody point? Alright, Psychic Fortress. So, invulnerable saves. Needs a 6. I got a 5. Worst librarian ever.
You should have brought Mephiston.
Shoot, yeah, this is it, guys. I always bring Mephiston. I want to try something different. So this time I brought him. Never used him before. After all these years, never used him before. Never used these guys before. Or Blade Guard Ancient either. So far they've done absolutely nothing. I think there's a couple wounds possibly, but hey ho. Right, so shooting phase. Regular old pistol from him into these guys. Regular old pistol. Doesn't hit. 4 shots from him into these guys.
Which one?
These. 3. That's 1 at AP 1, but you're on terrain.
-2 now, aren't you? Tactical.
Yes.
So 4 up on you.
Okay, so that's 1 guy dead. Apothecary, I guess. Makes me feel a bit better, maybe.
You can't because he's in. Oh yeah, you can because
he's not engagement range. Engagement
And
range.
he'll look out for certain rules. Bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, for these guys, yeah, definitely. So my neighbours are doing some DIY, which is really helpful right now. I mean, I could potentially kill one of these guys. It's 2 wounds, but that's not what the game's all about. So I want to get rid of that apothecary. Hit. Nope. They're really, really good on paper. Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I mean, I've seen them take out a librarian in 1 turn and all sorts, but no. Dice. Dice are great. Yeah. So, these guys, they're going to put all their shots into the veterans right in front of them. So there's only 5 guys left alive. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They get +1 to hit, I believe, because of Heirs of Ascillion. So they're hitting on 2s because they're near their warlord. So trying to gun them down. Okay, that's all but 1. And then their big old strength 4. I do like the veterans, so I will be sad if any of them die. Because A, they're nicely painted, and B, they're just so cool. The kit is wicked. Wounding on 4s. So that is effectively AP2.
What was that?
5. 5. Only 1 damage apiece though. So.
5s. Make 1 4.
2 dead. Oh, feel no pain. Feel no pain.
1 dead, 1 on 1 wound.
Okie
Get rid of. It doesn't really matter, does it?
It doesn't really matter, no.
Let's get rid of the plasma guy.
Right, so the 2 pistols over here will shoot the guy they're engaged with. Hopefully 2 shots. 2 wounds. AP -1 on your banner guy. So 4 saves. Feel no pain. Could kill him. Could kill him.
Nope.
He's gone. He is gone.
Do you know what I've been forgetting as well?
What's that?
Rise up.
Oh, so when they die they can... Damn. So I can't shoot these guys because they are engaged. So I'm going to put all 5 shots into these guys just because. So hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. The AP doesn't matter because you're on cover, so you're back to 3.
Fail both.
So 1 guy and 1 wound. Excellent. So these guys, they're going to put all their shots into the same unit. So it's rapid fire, and there's 4 left alive.
We didn't do morale on them, did we? Does it matter? You lost 3.
It lost 3. I can do that now. So 1 dude, 2 dudes, 3 dudes, 4 dudes. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 4 AP -1.
Who's this on?
Those 2 guys, so you've got cover, because we said up there, good cover.
Is that from these ones here, yeah?
Yeah, because these here. This is before we knew what the mission was or anything. So
4 of them, yeah?
4, yeah. So 3 up effectively, because you're on cover, aren't you?
You're in tactical though, so it's...
Oh yeah.
Nope.
So that's gone. The standard pistol, he does have a pistol. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Nope, that's the opposite. So charges. He would like to charge them and him. Would you like to overwatch? Oh, you used all your CP now, haven't you?
Yeah, I can't overwatch.
So have I. So have I. It's 5 technically, because of being Blood Angels, which is probably just as well. Wow. So these guys are going to charge your Chapter Master. Okay. They're definitely in. That's a lot going on in there. Lots of attacks, but you possibly be right. These guys would like to try their luck at him. Probably won't kill him, but they just want to tie him up for a bit. So he's the one that's actually got the prize. Technically 5 inches. Good old Blood Angels. Have to stay outside of an inch of everybody, so I think only 2 guys can get in effectively. Bit of a conga line going on there. I'll put the sergeant up front because that'll make more sense. 1 extra attack, right? And the Sanguinary Guard. Now, who do they want to attack? I think I really want to kill these guys because they're just messing up everybody's day and they're not great in combat, are they?
Eradicators.
Yeah, they're all toughness 5 up here as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's going to be quite a lot to deal with. But they'll do that. They'll try their luck. Would you like to Overwatch?
I cannot, because I don't have any.
Excellent. Did ask you 2 seconds ago, and memory like a fish, people. So technically 8 inches. And the Librarian is only going to go for the veterans, because I think 8 inches would have been too much. That's a 5 in total, which is pretty nice. I'll move him a second. Okay, so my chaplain is going first. He's going to put, he's got 7 attacks, so he's going to put 4 into those guys, because he's hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, because he's technically strength 8 because of his Crozius, and because, remember, we were playing the champion twist, and +1 because of Blood Angels. So I'll go for the Apothecary first. So hitting on 2s. Failed 1 already. Remember, I can't re-roll any of these. I spent my re-roll. Wounding on 2s. There we go. So it's -2 to this. And each one is 3 damage.
5s. Above.
So that is
6
feel no pains.
I'll make 1.
So he's got 5 wounds exactly. It's exactly enough to kill him. And the other 4 attacks, remember, are going into the aggressors. And they lived up to their name this game. Okay, all hit so far. And 2s. That's 3 gone through. -2. What can Tom get?
5s.
Oh, he's made 2, so 1 is dead. 1 is dead, 1 is still alive. Wow. So you can still do a lot back. You can still do a lot back with that guy. Is it D3 damage?
Flat 2.
Flat 2 damage power fist now, aren't they? Wow. That's going to hurt. Right, okay, so I know Tom can't interrupt, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. So I think I'm going to go with these guys next. So 3 of them are going into the new heavies, and 2 are going into the eradicators. So go with the 3 first. So each one has 3 attacks apiece. Okay, so these guys get 3 attacks each, and they get an extra 1 because of Savage Echoes. So the Warlord gives them +1 to hit, so they're hitting on 2s. And with the Rage from the Benediction, they get +1 to wound. So normally they're strength 5 because of the swords, so that'd be 4s to wound. Now it's 3s to wound and 2s to wound because they are Blood Angels. So they're hitting on 2s. There's a few 1s there. Is that right, Ross? You can double check.
Because you only get to +1 to your hit rolls, not the wounds for them.
That's AP -3, 2 damage a pop. So that is 7 saves on your freshly painted heavies. They have 2 wounds apiece?
3 wounds apiece.
3 wounds apiece. Of course, it's Gravis, aren't they?
-3, yeah?
-3.
6s. Make 1.
So it's 2 damage apiece.
2 kills 1, 2 kills 1, 2 kills 1.
Okay, so you've still got 2 dudes left in that unit. While he's removing those, I will get the other 2 guys which are going to hit the Eradicators. So they got 4 attacks apiece because of Shock Assault. Their sweet spot is the fair turn, obviously, unless someone has a Blood Chalice nearby. Which, as we know, he's dead. He's gone. So hitting on 3s, 2s even. Nearly said it. And then wounding on 2s. And the trouble is, these are Ultramarines, so they can fall back and shoot effectively. So that is 6, once again, at -3.
Better.
Wow. So 2 damage apiece.
Just one guy did, didn't it?
One, yep. One's squish, 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 squish.
Oh.
So they will be dead probably in a minute. I'm going to go for my librarian next. Okay, so this guy only has 3 attacks base. Go Shock Assault. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s because he's strength 6 +1 to wound for Blood Angels. Come on, baby. Failed 2 there, Tom. So just -2.
5 up. And that failed. 1 damage, is it?
Well, you only got 1 wound anyway,
yeah,
so whatever happens, one guy is definitely dead. So I'm going to get a Power Fist in the face over there in the mush. Over here, I can only get 2 Marines into the guy actually holding the...
Severin he has a name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's plot armor. He's going to be fine then. So, we have Chainsaw and Free Attack for Shock Assault. Regular dude. Shock Assault. Okay, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Should have done it separately because the chainsword actually has AP now. Start again.
No, that's right. Just
Nope.
Nope.
No. Right. So I'll do the separate non-chainsword first. Gonna do it right, Tom. That's 2 regular saves.
Freeze.
And he makes them both like a boss. I told you, plot armor, people. Plot armor. Wow, that's worse. They're scared. Now you know that he's got plot armor. Only 1 at -1.
He's 4 up and he's fine.
See, told you, people. And then that unit there has also made a charge. So lots of attack. Right, so lots of attacks. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s because of Blood Angel goodness. Those Hellblasters are dead because you've got Dreadnought in the face that's just going to gun them down point blank. But you get to go first. You get to pick a non-charge first. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, -1 saves.
So he's got 2 up save anyway, so...
Okie dokie.
10.
10.
10? Say 10.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I said 10. Did I say 10?
2, 4, 6, 8.
Made me
10.
question myself, Tom.
10.
10.
Freeze.
Because he's got 2 up save normally.
Yeah.
That's great. What armor has he got? Artificial armor.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So that is 4.
4 damage.
So he's up on 2 wounds.
So he's got 6 wounds normally.
Yeah, he's basically like a Primaris captain, but he's a chapter
Right, so you get to choose the next combat. Because I've got 1 non-charge
and that one.
and 1 non-charge.
You're more likely to kill him with them than they are of that.
Well, they can either kill him or have a pop at him and he's the objective.
Yeah,
Currently.
No, start off here, then Severin Loth, he's got 3 damage weapon, he's only got D3, so...
Okay.
He got charged, so
he got charged.
4 attacks. Hitting on freeze, reroll it, no he's not, because he's a character. Doesn't matter. Strength 6, so freeze. Just 1 at -2.
I'm okay, people.
Cool.
I'm okay. Alright, I have to remind you guys that these are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 6s. A couple of 6s there would have been nice for the next roll. And then Tom can only fail on 1s.
I roll a lot of 1s.
They're like slowly scratching his armour. You cut it out. And only 6s. Wow, there's 1 6, Tom. Can you roll a 1?
Yeah, I can. Watch.
It's a 3.
Yes.
That's the sound that Tom makes when it's a 3. Like someone's dropped a calypso down his bum crack. Right.
My turn again?
Yeah, who's next?
This guy against them.
I thought so somehow.
So 6 attacks because he got charged, correct?
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, did he get charged.
2s. Oh.
How many attacks does he get?
6. 5 normals, 1 for being charged.
Okay.
It's Primaris Captain, essentially. Chapter Master Ross.
Alright.
Right.
So you got 6 dice in your hand there, right? And you attacks for 6.
My bad.
Just saying. That's all I'm saying, Tom.
Oh.
Yeah, Ross.
Where the
He's a
fuck-
chapter master. Hey, look. At
Where
least
did they
chapter
come
masters can count to 6.
Okay, I'm not a chapter master. Right. Strength 5, so 3 to wound.
You can tell we've been friends for a bit and we're just mocking each other, can't you? It's not very professional on the channel, though.
It's alright. 4 at -3.
Sorry, everyone. Okay, how much damage each?
It's D3, so it kills them both, doesn't it?
Yeah. Don't have any apothecaries. Remember, they're not Death Company, so don't get Feel No Pain. I just thought they looked cool painted as Death Company.
They do look cool
They
painted.
do. I have nothing else left to attack me, so you can just take your
I'm
time.
going to leave that till last, then I think.
Okay, just a toy with me just a little bit there.
Yeah.
So you
them
have...
2 are done.
Yep.
It's just him, them, and him,
And
innit?
you also have the
Oh
vet
yeah, the
vents.
vets.
How can you forget the
I almost
vets?
forgot the vets.
Because Power Fist to the face
Let's
is
do these ones here first then.
gonna hurt.
Tuck in.
Gonna hurt.
He gets... Do Gravis get an extra attack over normal thingy?
Oh, they get 2 less attacks, I believe. Tom's making up rules again, people. So no, they don't get extra attacks, but they are extra toughness, so they will stay around a little bit longer.
Alright, so freeze. Okay.
It's not bad.
Right.
I'm only toughness 4, remember?
Forced wound. 3. No AP.
No AP, so 3 2-up saves. I'm good. I am good. So you can keep going because I've got nothing else to
Yeah,
attack
the
back.
aggressor's going to go into... Don't forget you got the extra attack from Savius from the command phase. And
Okay.
the rolls.
Yes, you did. -1 to hit still because you're Power Fist.
Yeah, that's fine. So he gets 6. Because aggressors do get an extra attack over the others, I believe. Bear with. Just bear with.
Is he making stuff up again, people?
Right.
Okay, so you're going to go for it. Power Fist to the face.
Yeah, so
6
4s we
attacks.
roll in.
That's crazy. That is crazy how you get 4 attacks. He's slow guy. So extra toughness, remember, guys, because he's a
Champion.
champion.
So freeze to wound anyway.
Specific mission.
That's not too
Ooh,
bad.
that's nasty.
What's Power Fist? -3?
I'll be using my 4-up invulnerable now.
Yeah, so 5. That's
5 4-up invulnerables. This is not good. This is not good. He could die for getting punched in the face by this guy. I failed 3.
6 wounds.
That's 6 wounds. Remember, he's got 9 wounds because of the mission specific. Okay, so this is going to happen.
Cockknocker is going to use his Power Fist against your Libby.
Lovely, lovely, very charming.
Freeze.
Okay.
So
it's 4s.
sorry.
Yes.
So that was a 3, wasn't it?
Yes, it
So
was.
it's 2.
Yep.
2's to wound.
Yep.
That's 2 at minus.
I have my invulnerable thanks to the spell that went off. Thank God. So it probably still will kill him.
No.
Or not.
Very close. 2 wounds.
Okay.
Has he got 4 or is it 5?
I'll just double check. I think it's only 4. So yes, just 2 wounds remaining.
Right, so this is from the other 2 chaps.
Okay, lots and lots of attacks.
Freeze. And this will be force. So that is
1 save.
1. Yeah.
Okay.
Won't kill him.
Oh dear, takes it though. Takes it. That's not looking so good. Blood Angels thought that was a good play.
And
Charging in.
lastly, we have Cullen.
Yeah, sure. Let's just remove these guys, shall we?
How many wounds has he got? 4?
So he's got 4 wounds.
He's on his bottom bracket.
You've got. You haven't been charged. You only got 7 attacks. So there's a chance. There's a small chance.
Right, he's not even in the bottom bracket yet.
What? He's got 4 wounds left, and he's not even in the bottom bracket.
Well, he got extra wounds anyways, didn't he?
Yeah, but
He's champion.
So what's your bottom wounds profile?
1 to 3.
Damn. So you're on the second bracket anyway.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make a difference, does it?
Yeah, well, he's hitting on 3s instead of 4s.
You mean 3s instead of 2s?
Yeah, sorry.
It doesn't improve. Well, some creatures do, don't they? Like corn stuff, I guess. So he's got 7 attacks this time around.
7 attacks hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
4 wounded on 2s. 4 at -3.
So I do get a save. So that is it. No, so that is 4 dead.
Indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Morale thing for them?
Quite possibly. We will see. Right, is that all the combat?
That's all the combat.
So I will roll for morale then. So normally 8 off 4, so 5 and 6, I lose a dude. Shock. I lose a dude. And because I lost more than half the unit, I rolled 2 dice, and only 1s and 2s, they run away.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Thank God for that. So it ties them up for another round anyway. So it is Tom's turn 3. It's getting a bit more interesting. But there's some Blood Angels that have taken some serious damage there. Yeah, so the Cherub is still, this guy, still with him. And yeah, so Tom gets a CP back. It's turn 3. We'll come back after his movements. Not all his movements, we're not discussing that kind of... It's not that kind of channel. Okay, it's Tom. It's turn 3, and it's kick-ass time. So you have moved back there, but you're spending a CP so you can...
for that stratagem to re-engage again. Fall back and re-engage, it's called, it's an Ultramarine one, so I can shoot without penalty, and I can charge again with him.
Okay.
He's got the extra attack and re-rolls from Savius again.
Mm-hmm.
I fell out of combat with this Stone Guard because I'm Ultramarines, I can fall back and shoot, but there's a -1 to hit on that.
Which isn't a problem, because these guys are probably going to make him toast anyway.
These guys fell back, but they can still shoot. These here were out of combat anyway, so they're fine. And I left Cullen in combat because he's a vehicle, he can shoot in combat anyways.
Yep.
It might be -1 hit, but with his heavy bolter he ignores that.
Yeah,
it's one of his abilities, so that's fine.
It's going to be lethal.
He's got flame of titties, so...
you do have psychic powers.
I do have psychic powers.
You do have psychic powers, because I keep forgetting, just because he looks like a chaplain, he's not a chaplain.
He's not a chaplain.
No.
He's named. He's Severonoff.
So he's going to make it because he's a named
Chief
character.
Magister.
It's just... It's a bit lardy-dardy, really, isn't he?
He's not. He's awesome.
Okay. So, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to do... Smite's got to be the nearest, hasn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that sucks. He's going to do Might of Heroes on himself, and
okay.
so 6.
It's a perils!
I don't have finger.
No, because you just spent it. So,
what's that,
D3, mortal wounds.
2.
2 mortal wounds. It's okay, he's going to take it. He's a boss. He's fine.
And then he's going to do...
So once again, Luke, you're saying that perils don't happen. Was it been 3 times this game?
Yeah, 3 times. Could be 4 now. Because he's going to do his...
it's not going to do it. It's going to be fine. How many wounds has he got in total?
6.
He's got 6 wounds as well. God damn it.
So we can't do Might of Heroes. No Zone?
You could do no zone if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to do it because he's got an invulnerable.
They've all got invulnerables because of the psychic power that went off.
Yeah, so no zone then. What's that? That's gone up. Is it 8 now or is it 7?
I think it's 7. I think it's 7. It's a very, very strong power, but I don't think it's 8.
Bear with. Let me have a look.
Okay, so it is 7. It is 7. He's going to go for it. It does not go off.
That's fine.
Does not go off. But it's not perils, which is a bonus.
Oh, that's alright. Alright, shooting then.
This is going to hurt people. Not going to lie. There's not going to be a lot of Blood Angels left. So I predict they're all gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's probably going to be gone. And a few of these are going to be gone by the end of this turn.
I'm going to start off with...
Oh, and obviously then.
I'll start off with these guys then into them.
Okay, so -1 you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not rapid fire.
Not-
It'll be minus because they moved and
Yeah.
they're heavy weapons.
You can't get more than -1 anyway.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not in this edition. Not now.
So I'll start with the sergeant with his regular doodah.
Okay.
So that's misses. And then the other guy with his special doodah. 1 hit. Toughness 4, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So freeze the wound. Wounds at -2.
Okay. So 4 up. I'm okay. I'm okay.
These guys into them. now.
Eradicatus.
4 shots. Freeze.
Because you don't suffer the minus, because
he
yep.
doesn't come back. 2s. That's 4 at invuln save, is it?
Yep. Oh dear. Yeah, because you get +1 to this anyway.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Dead, yeah.
So you just kill 3.
Cool.
Because I've already spent my CP, haven't I? Yeah, I think so. Right, so these handsome fellas over here, I'm going to pink off 1 wound, hitting his fuel tank, boom.
There 4 left? Yeah.
4 left, rapid firing.
Freeze. All good. 4s.
Should be enough to kill me,
There's only 2 there. That -1.
Well, should be enough, mate, should be enough. Oh! But they're going to get shot in the face by all that junk in a minute anyway, so not so good. Okay, so Aggressor is going to shoot into the Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah.
It's not what you want to hear.
I'll roll for the frag storm because it's all same profile anyway, so I'll just add it to the
Okay,
thingamajig. So 3 more shots.
3 shots.
So that takes me to 9. Freeze. Because he negates the -1. You can re-roll anyways. 4s. 2, 4. 4 -1.
4 -1, I'm on cover, so 2 up save. I'm okay.
Good.
I'm okay.
Right.
Excellent.
They'll shoot them then.
That's a bit mean.
Yeah. What have we got? Plasma. 3 plasmas.
3 plasma, rapid firing plasma. Supercharge?
Oh. I
Okay.
don't think so.
Okay.
Are they in reroll range? I don't think they are. Miles out.
Over there? No.
Yeah, I'm not bothering it. It would just be a regular.
Hot death.
4s.
Okay. Yep.
3s.
Okay.
Minus, well, invuln save, isn't it?
Well, the 2 normally,
Yeah.
and they're on colour to be 4, so 4s are better than invuln save. Well, you say that, but that's a dude and a half dead.
Cool.
No, it's not cool. That is a lot of dudes dead.
Pistols.
Okay, so pistols shooting combat. Which one first?
Loft first.
Okay.
3, 4, top. Savius. 2. Oh, no, you can't reroll it for himself.
Okay. So then, hot charges. Oh yes, shooting over here.
He'll do his flame Achilles first. 2d6.
Right, these guys.
So that was 11. Freeze to wound.
If you don't kill these guys, I would be very, very surprised.
9 at -1.
No. 9 at -1. 2, 4, 6. 8, 9. That is a unit gone. Can I see your face? Because I know how much you love Hellblasters.
Yeah!
Tom really hates Hellblasters.
I do.
But to be fair, that was great commitment, because if this was chess, you've basically used a pawn to kill a couple of rooks. Right.
Charging.
Charges. Right.
Yeah. I can only really charge.
You can charge a lot, to be fair.
No, I can't. 2 units.
Oh yes, because you spend the CP.
Yeah. He's going to go into your chaplain, and
Yep.
they're going to go into that.
Yep, sure.
And I think that's what I can do.
Go ferret.
So, aggressor.
Well, thankfully, Tom rode Snake Eyes. That was a bit lucky.
Eradicators.
Good job that wasn't another perils. And he rolled a 3, but thankfully that is enough also to get in.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so your charges first. So which order do you want to do it in?
Him. So he's got 6 attacks.
-1 to hit.
I reroll.
But you reroll. Which is just as well. Which is just as well. This should kill my HQ. Turns out I do have a CP, guys. I looked at my CP tray. I do have one. So I could do 1 reroll when I need it.
Freeze. That's 3 at minus.
I'll be 4 ups, please. This should kill it. This well, it does 2 damage actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, 2 damage.
So I need to fail 2 of these, which I do. So even if I re-rolled 1, he is still gone.
Cool.
Not cool, Tom. Not cool. Not cool. Nice rolling though. Obviously over here now, guys.
So Sergeant gets 3. The other guy gets. No, the Sergeant gets 4. The other guy gets 3.
Okay.
Freeze. 4.
2.
2. Minus 1 to 2 on save.
-1. What weapons are you using?
Sorry, no.
I'm good.
He's good.
I am good to go. Right.
Um.
So that's all the,
charges.
charges. So I'll go non-charges first.
Yeah.
So these guys over here. So it is the 3rd turn. So I don't get shock assault, but I do get an additional attack because they're blood angels and an additional AP. Right. So bucket of dice. We've got 2 wounds left on this guy. So hopefully it does some damage. No charges though. So I am wounding on 4s though, which is a bit of a difference. I feel like a regular marine. I feel kind of dirty. Like a real life marine. So 4s. Okay. So there you go, Tom. Makes a bit of a difference. No, it's AP -2 though. 4 AP -2.
Alright, saves.
Oh, he loves it. 1 damage. 1 damage. He's left on 1. So what do you want to pick for a non-charge now?
Severing into them then.
Okay, go ferret.
3 attacks. Because he failed my heroes, didn't he? So.
He did.
Freeze. 2. Freeze.
-2.
-2.
No. How much damage?
3.
3 damage. What weapon is it? A Crozius of some kind?
Magister's axe or something it's called.
Oh, sorry, I say Crozius because I keep thinking he is a. He's not. It's not. Doesn't make any difference really at the moment, does it? Because they've all attacked. He can't attack.
Yeah, they got attack.
Yeah, I meant what order I do it in.
Right.
So
What else have you got?
I'll do him.
Oh, yes.
Let's do him. Yes, sure. So 3 attacks. Nothing really great now because I can't re-roll because my warlord's no longer there. I do still have the +1 to wound, however, which is pretty nice. And you charge me, so I get +1 to wound anyway. So I am hitting on 3s. No +1 anymore. Oh, that's horrible. No +1 anymore. Do have a re-roll of 1. I'll get it back in a second. Yes, sod it. I'll re-roll 1. So I need to kill him. Yes. And then wounding on 2s. Because it's 2 damage apiece, so I need to kill 1. Yes. So it's AP now, -3 effectively. Yeah. Oh, I rolled 3 dice there, didn't I? And it's the 3rd phase, so I get an additional. And you charge me, so I get 2 additional. What am I doing? What am I doing, people? Okay, so it's 3 saves you needed to make. Okay, so you failed 2, yeah?
Yep.
So there's only 2 damage apiece, so it's only 1 guy, isn't it?
2, 4. Yeah.
Sadly.
And 1 on.
It doesn't spill over. It just 1 dude just took 4 damage. In AOS it spills over, but hey ho. This is not AOS. This is Sparta! Anyway. These guys couldn't get...
My turn.
No, I still got a dude to attack. Because you've got no more left to attack, have you? Oh, you do apologise. You still... How can I forget Jeffrey? I'm sure there's some cool name. Cool non-Ultramarines now.
2s. 3s.
Sounds so happy, doesn't he?
3 at -3.
Is he just making stuff up now?
I'm not.
How much damage?
D3.
Okay, so go for it. First one does 2.
Dead.
Kills a dude. He's only got 1 wound anyway. Next one.
Dead.
2. Next
No, he
one.
hasn't, because that's my wound.
Oh, do apologise. Okay, so yeah, would have killed him anyway.
And 1.
1, and we're left 1 on 1 now. I'll put a different colour dice in there, shall I? So we don't get confused. Right.
Now it's your turn.
Thank you very much. So these guys. So Sergeant has 3. No one charged, but it is the third turn, and I do have a chainsaw for the Sergeant. And the regular dude just has 2 and third turn. So I do this guy separately because remember chainsaws have an AP if they hit. Oh, dear. Sergeant failed. Marine at the back. Hits with an AP of 1. Because it's a regular fist, but it is the Blood Angel's third turn.
Oh, just 1 damage. Yeah.
1 damage. That is it. That is it. How am I still alive? How am I still alive? Okay, so it's my third turn. I could have shimmied a dude in because you've killed a guy to make space for me. Thank you for killing the guy, Tom.
You're welcome.
We made 1 difference. Okay, so 1 at -1. Takes another wound. Alright, okay, so not going to move anything because it makes 0 difference. Wow. Yeah, psychic phase. This guy over here is going to do a smite on that unit. Actually, I'm not engaged, am I?
No.
And he is the objective. So I am going to move something. I'm going to move him, not picking him up by his magnetic jump back, because that would be great, right? With his 1 wound. Then I'm going to do something. So I'm going to do a smite, point blank. So grand total of 7. Can you get an 8 to stop me, sir? No. So D3 mortal wounds is when I roll a 1. Yeah. It's a 3. So it has killed him. So he's dropped the baby. Okay, I'll do a Psychic Fortress because I know you've got a fist going on there, so this is going to be painful. When I perils. It did fail. Do I want to bother re-rolling? Or do I want to keep the re-roll? I've got 1 CP again. Because you know what I'm like, I like to burn it. I will keep the CP. I will do the Psychic Fortress because I think whatever you're going to hit is probably just going to annihilate. Nah, solid, I'll burn it. You know what I'm like. CP's all gone, all the time. I honestly thought that was going to be a perils then. There's a bit of a pause. But it's okay. So Psychic Fortress has gone off, so all of my friendlies within 6 have an invulnerable. Wonderful. Okay, shooting phase. So start off with the pistols here, because it's the easiest choice, I guess. 3 pistols to the face. Hits. 2 wounds. Pistols are in the third phase, yeah. So yeah, -2.
4s.
Takes another wound, and he is gone. Excellent, excellent. Wow. I'm not going to have many troops though to grab that by the end of it, so I need to get rid of that fist as much as possible. So I will chuck 1 crack grenade in. Shall I do that now? Hits. Crack is 5?
6.
6. So it's 3's the wound. Wounds. AP -1, I believe.
2, because it's grenade.
Grenade, I thought was a heavy.
heavy.
Yeah, see, it always weirds me out, because not many grenades happen in the first turn, do they?
4.
He makes it like a boss. And then the 2 rapid fire guns. That's 3. And then wounding on 5s, because they're tough nuts to crack. Nothing. I'll do a crack grenade from him into this guy. He needs to go down. Nope. He's going to shoot over there to try to eliminate him. So hitting on a 2. Can you do anything this game? No, he really can't. He really can't. Right. So yeah, fantastic. Charge Fezzes. Now, if I charge him, I'm pretty much a dead man. Unless I get this smacks in first. Yeah, what the hell. So I am going to charge these guys into him. Would you like to Overwatch?
Can't afford to.
Okay. They are in and in for days. Right, okay. And then I'll charge with the other guys. They're well in, which can only mean when I do the person with the axe, I'm going to fail miserably. Okay, and then power axe guy. Makes it in as well. Excellent. Get as far away as possible, I think. Right. Okay, so he's only got 1 wound left. Wow. Actually, if I go on the far side, then you can't target him unless everybody else is dead. Because there is a 1 inch gap there. Right. But you will be able to smack him before I get to smack you, and you can't interrupt. So I am going to go with the librarian first. So 3 attacks normally, which is a bit of a shame. Shock Assault, Blood Angels, 3rd turn. So hitting on 3s. And I am wounding on 3s. So Blood Angels charging. That's 2 at -3 at the moment. Oh, I'm making it look easy.
How much damage is that? 1?
I believe it's only, is it 2 damage for a force axe? So it's a big old D3, which can only mean one thing. If it's anything that says D in front of it, like D6, you know, it's 1 damage, people. It's 2 damage. It's 2 damage. Okay. I'm happy with that. So now I'll go with my regular incessors here. So I'll go Captain Different Colour. Make life easier, eh? Captain's got 3 attacks normally. His 3rd turn, and he is in Shock Assault because he charged. So 3s, followed by 4s now, because you're a toughness 5, aren't you? So that's not bad. It's AP -2 now as well. So it's 4 at AP -2.
Nope, he's gone.
So he is gone. So all the other charges are null and void. Which can only mean one thing. I'm assuming you're going to smack back over here.
I shall try.
I know.
3 attacks, I think, because no one charged.
Yep.
3s. 4s. 1.
Still alive, still alive. So he gets to attack back. So he gets 3 attacks base. Gets no additional bonuses now. Litanies and everything all gone. So he does get Blood Angels 3rd turn only. Hitting on 3s. All good so far. Strength. Well, it's 4, but +1 to wound. So I'm wounding on 4s, yeah, because you are Gravis. So no one was charged this phase. So only the 1, Tom. Only the 1. But it is -3.
6. Nope. 2 damage, is it?
Just 2 damage. So, Tom's turn 4. He has moved these guys up because my broom was touching the objective, so therefore he's got it. It's not an action to pick it up. Just gotta, it says any kind of movement within 1 inch, you can pick it up. So, he's got it. So if he didn't have a target on his back before, he's definitely got one on his back now. Wow. But you still have to move near it to get it. So, wonderful. This guy is falling back. And, you guessed it, he's moved up. Right. What do you want to do? So you got 1 CP back. No psychic phase. It's pure, flat out shooting.
These are going to shoot him first.
It's a bit harsh, but okay.
Sorry. Freeze. Freeze. 1 at -2.
He's alive, alive-o.
And then the other one.
So they both get 2 shots each, yeah?
Yeah. Minus 2 again.
No, he dead.
Yeah. Deal. Which makes that Libby the closest one to him.
Mm-hmm.
2 shots, minus 1 because he fell out of combat.
Okie dokie.
So 4s.
Whoa.
2. Invon save, is it?
Yep. Or he's dead. He's okay!
Right.
Wow, that was a bit of a game changer.
They're going to shoot into
Those 3?
those 3 there.
Okay. Because then it's easy to shoot him, as long as one of them dies.
They're all in 12, aren't they? 8 shots?
Yep. So you're still in the second doctrine?
No, but they're in half range now.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
Freeze. 4s. So 4, 0 AP.
4 is 0 AP. Okay. Take 1 wound. Take 1 wound. The guy in the back.
Colin's gonna fire his heavy bolter and his twin assault cannon into that guy.
Cool. Loving life. He's done nothing.
Freeze. How many rolls? 3. Nope.
Okay.
12 shots.
Just cutting down the trees.
Freeze. Damn.
Okay.
Freeze.
Just shouts out 3s all the time.
That is 6. That's minus 1. But
Minus 3! I'm sorry, minus 1?
Yes, but you get plus 2, don't you?
So I'm basically 2.
Yeah.
So no 1s. Got 2 wounds, so 2 1s will kill him, and he deserves it. No, he's still alive with 1 wound.
It's alright.
Yeah, come at me, bro. He's going to take you down single-handedly.
Right. Veterans left now. So they're going to fire their combi pliers into your assault.
Yep, might as well. Might as well.
2, 4, 6. I'm not going to supercharge these. Freeze. Good job.
Okay.
Freeze.
Just shouts out 3s all the time. I love Tom. Freeze! It's not even a 3, but it's
2
still.
at minus 3.
No.
1 dead.
Okay.
Charge.
1 dead, 1 wound, wasn't it? So 2 fail. There we go. Right, so.
No. It's 1 damage because I didn't overcharge.
Yeah, but 2 made it through, Tom.
Yeah, but it's only 1 damage.
Oh, right, so I thought 1 was already wounded.
No. He's dead though.
I'm pretty sure he was already wounded.
No.
Okay. I believe Tom.
He's wounded.
Okay.
Um.
I'm going to take another wound on that dude because I'm pretty sure the other one was wounded. I'm being honest here, Tom.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I don't want to wound my guys. I'm pretty sure 1 was already wounded.
Charge. I'm going to charge the vets into your Liberian.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. You declare both. It doesn't make a difference because they're closer anyway. You're not going to fail. Yep. Yeah, because that's not technically there. You can move him. I mean, he's got it on his possession.
Get rid of it.
Can you do 1 damage?
Hope so.
And then he drops it. And then someone, as long as someone moves within an inch, they grab it.
4 attacks.
Okay.
With his power fist.
Minus 1, not 3.
This will be 2s. 2 at minus 4.
Oh, good job I've got that. Shield up. Good old invulnerable. Doesn't do squat. He is dead. You know what that means, don't you? He drops the bomb.
Isn't there a thingy on here about your opponent picking where this goes? The players who model is carrying the prize at the end of the 5th battle round is the winner, blah blah blah.
It's got to be the blah blah blah.
If it is dropped by a player's model, their opponent places an objective marker within 1 inch of the model that dropped it.
Okay, so it says any kind of movement will pick it up. So wait for the camera to focus a little bit. Tom has consolidated, so that is a movement. So I'm going to use these guys then to smack him. So use the assault guys. We're charged. Have a chainsaw, and it's the 3rd turn. So we're charged. Have a chainsaw. 3rd turn. So 6 and 5 on the first unit. AP -2 as well if any of them go through. And 3s. It's not bad. It's not bad. Right, so that is 2, 4, 6 saves at -2.
5s. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're all dead.
Yes, and I'm going to consolidate, which means
You pick it up.
I pick it up.
Why are your rocks magnetic, Ross?
I didn't realise they were magnetic. What's in the rocks to make them magnetic? I don't know. That's a bit weird. So obviously these guys can't attack now. So it's my turn for... Jesus. Well, this is going to be a very short turn for. Very, very bravely, these guys have ran like hell, and they've got the prize. So, my turn 4, I'm going to use my Eliminator to shoot him. And he's going to hit this time. I predict he's going to hit.
He does.
He does hit. So it's 4s, because he's toughness 5, and he is strength 5, so...
No.
I do have 1 CP, and you know how much I like to burn CP? It's gone straight away, get rid of it. It's filthy. I need a 4. Yes!
Hey.
So it is AP -2.
That's 1.
And it's 2 damage. So yay! Does something! He has killed something. You can die now a hero's death. I allow it. It's okay. So that's my amazing turn 4 done. It's turn 5. If Tom can kill these guys and touch it, giggity, then he's got it. Can he get over there in 1 turn? He got 1 turn to do this. This is really, really brave for the Blood Angels to run in conga line. So there's 2 units over here. Massively brave, guys. Massively brave. So how many models can Tom gun down in a turn? If no one gets it, no one wins. Currently I hold it, and I've got to survive a turn of getting shot in the back as I run like a coward.
Well, these guys are going to shoot them too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they can both see you.
Yeah. 3. Yeah. The other guy.
So how did both guys get 2 shots earlier on then?
Rapid fire range.
Ah, I didn't realise that.
No, I shouldn't have had that actually, because they're heavy. I cheated.
Was that one of them that killed me?
I can't remember. Probably not.
Wow. Wow, Tom cheated, people. Tom cheated. I still have a sanguinary guard somewhere.
It's alright. So they both hit.
Okay.
Freeze wound at -2.
And which unit are you shooting? The ones at the front? Yeah.
3 damage each.
Okay, so -2, did you say?
Yeah.
Both dead.
Both gone.
So...
Were you moving it?
You
I
said...
killed it, so I've got to move it within the inch.
Within an inch then. Within an inch. Whoa.
There's cheating and then there's cheating rules.
Right, okay. So it's cheating like removing models
I'd rather
that shouldn't have been removed.
So I shall.
Okay.
Move it further away from
That's
you.
brilliant. Sure.
These guys are gonna
Shoot me all up in the back.
shoot you.
Shoot me up all over the back.
I'm hoping I don't kill them.
Really?
Yeah.
Because then you can charge them.
Yeah.
He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of guy.
Freeze. That's Okay.
Okay.
4s.
Okay. Okay.
That is 4. No AP.
I'm okay. I'm okay so far. I'm okay so far.
Everything into him again.
Should I just remove him?
No.
No, I want to kill him.
Freeze
Right.
for his heavy bolt.
And we'll go and rewind later on to see if Tom cheated. Because I did say at the time, you got 2 shots of both those guys. And he said, yeah. So I did question it at the same time.
That's my fault. That's 2 at -1, but you get your stupid save.
My stupid save.
He's good.
He deserves to die, Tom. He deserves to die.
No chance.
Right, so 12 shots, was it?
Yeah. Freeze. That was quick. And freeze.
Actually, I'm very surprised how close this game is, because I thought you were totally ruining me.
Yeah, your Blood Angels, your OP. That's 5 -1.
So, how many models more do I have dead than you? There you go. Blood Angels are OP at dying people. How many was that, Tom?
3.
3. 8 AP.
1.
I'm okay.
He's right.
Alright, so you're going to charge me, eh?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't know how much I need to be fair. Hang on.
So that's obviously a 3 because Tom's playing.
That's 8, so we'll call it a 4. That's more than the 4, so I'm in.
Really? Right. Failed charge.
That is it.
My turn. I get 1 CP, and that is it. So what I'm going to do is very, very bravely move these guys. So I've moved there. So it is literally the end of the game. It's turn 5, but just for fun, I'm going to put some shots into Tom. I believe they're more than 15 inches, so I do not get my rapid fire. Tom's going to check. I was going to be nice, but
1 is.
One's in rapid fire, so that's 4 shots then. Hit on 3s. Wounding on 4s. That's 1 at 1 AP.
4. He takes a wound.
1 wound, 1 wound. And this guy, just for funsies, he's going to shoot the guy that's taken 1 wound with his sniper rifle. Now it's warming up now. It's warming up now. That's... Nope.
No.
It's a 1. It's nothing. I'm not going to bother re-rolling that. I'd like to spend my CP and burn it, but... What a weird game.
That is weird, isn't it?
What a weird game. I was going to really struggle there, I think, all the way through that game, because you were castled up there, because that's what they do. That's the buffs. Why wouldn't you? Be a moron not to play tactically. And I was quite cowardly by running away at the time, but mission is mission. The Emperor has commanded me to do this. So this has never happened for us before on the channel. We don't get Marines versus Marines, but we thought, why not? Because most places you go to at the moment, Marines are the new hotness. And if you go to a club when it all opens or a tournament, you're going to get a lot of Marines versus Marines. So we thought, why not? So give it a go. Yeah, so a bit random.
Very random.
But interesting game. Interesting game. So obviously it's always the guest that picks the type of mission and rolls for it, or in this case pick cards. And we're just saying off camera, you can't tailor towards open war.
No.
Because you never know what you're going to get. Whereas if you're, let's say, NIDS and you want to deploy scramblers and stuff, you would pick lictors, and normally you wouldn't play lictors. So you're generally tailoring now to like chapter approved kind of missions, things like that for tournaments, because most of us, our club anyway, we play in practice for tournaments because we want to be better.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
And it was random because we didn't have to keep a track on points.
No, I'm not very good at math anyways, as you can
I hadn't noticed. I hadn't
I
noticed.
thought it might have escaped you.
But it was great because sometimes you forget, oh, in that round forgot to add 2 points on for doing this, things like that. So it was a no-brainer. We knew all the way through the game what we were doing.
Yeah.
I was very scared of what Tom had anyway, and I was thinking in a normal game, it'd be a very different game. I could outrange him. I should have left the Dreadnought alone. Because knowing full well you've got a pure hatred for Hellblasters, you shut them down, so they only got like one volley of shots off, really. Other than the Overwatch.
She wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It was just a bit of fun. It was completely random. And I think if it was more than a 5-turn game, you probably would have wiped me out, because you still had 2 of your heavies left.
Mm-hmm.
And would you have like 3, 4 of the are they
incursors?
Incursors.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about incursors? Because the other guys have the smoke screen. They put down a smoke grenade.
Yeah.
Whereas they can.
I think for their points, they're all right for what they do. They're okay in combat. They get the minus. They don't get the extra attack that you get from a chainsword and that. But you still get a minus on your attacks, which is okay. The ignore cover's pretty good.
Yeah, because there's someone some snipers and stuff like that. Yeah, if they're in half range, brilliant. I was quite surprised you didn't come in within half range. But then keeping still, you get bow to drill and stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's only really because I was on that bit of terrain itself. It's quite a large drop in it.
Yeah.
So it would have took me 2 turns just to get to within half range, anyways.
This is it.
But I would rather have the cover than.
Yeah, I mean
the extra shots, because I get the extra shots anyways for standing still, so it makes no difference.
Luke likes them. He used them in our last game, and ignoring cover is always nice.
Yeah.
I know, like Imperial Fisk, things like that. But, it's nice that everybody has the access to that now.
Yeah.
And I don't think like dropping the haywire mines and stuff like that is really.
No, they changed it now, didn't they? It's an Overwatch thing. You can't just leave it on an objective marker and wait for someone to stroll up to it and get blown up.
See, that was the fun of it.
Yeah.
That was the fun of it.
No, it's just when you get charged, they get mortal wound.
Yeah.
You still got to roll for it, and it's 10 points for that.
It's probably not game changing, is it?
You're better off, if you're spending that sort of points, you're better off just using the infiltrators rather than the incursors.
And I do like that, the deep striking within 12 inches and things like that. That can shut my army down a lot. Yeah. Obviously, I didn't deep strike anything in this game because it was just a weird deployment.
Yeah, that would have been pointless.
I mean, you had 18-inch strip wide.
Yeah.
And I had probably about that split in half.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I think if I just came at you one-sided, because you get your redeploy thing, it would have been very different.
Yeah. You
get in first turn.
Yeah,
I think
helped.
The redeploy thing, that was exceptional. It was well played on your behalf. It was a really good game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You did some serious damage.
Mm.
I really didn't want to charge you, but it's a charging army.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's based on, it.
So, yeah. But open war?
I'll do it again. I think I prefer that to the mission stuff.
Yeah, we did like an unboxing, I guess you'd call it, on the open war cards, and it is completely random. I mean, in this particular time round, Tom just picked one card each randomly. Me and Luke's last game, we kind of did like the Legion way of doing things. You take the furthest on the left, and the chances of us getting champion again was pretty slim.
That was quite good. I think that they benefited Cullen.
Oh, definitely, because I was wounding on 6s, not 5s with the regular dudes, and wounding on 4s, not 3s.
Yeah, it definitely made a difference. Well, that's how it used to be in the old edition.
This is it. The curve from 7 to 8 on toughness is a big curve.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I think you having a lot of toughness 5 makes a big difference as well.
I just like Gravis stuff. Gravis stuff's brilliant.
Yeah.
Plus they got the strats to support them as well, which is pretty nice.
Definitely. And I do like transhuman and save my bacon quite a bit.
Yeah.
But having more than 5 models, yeah. But 2 CP still well spent.
Yeah.
Too well spent. Very good game. It was a pleasure seeing Tom. I haven't seen Tom for a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're still keeping a bit of social distance. Not touching each other's dice and still taking precautions, or each other. As in handshakes, people. But yeah, it was great seeing your army. I think they're coming on really well.
Thank you.
What's next for them? Because this is 1750 was what Tom wanted.
1750 points.
And it's what you've got painted so far, isn't it?
Yeah. Plan is I'm going to add another dreadnought to the list. A venerable one.
We did have a gladiator as well. Are you going to paint that?
Yeah, but tanks aren't that great now, are they?
I think tanks not having invulnerable, like Nid monsters having invulnerable, or Eldari and things like that. I do think against Eradicators have changed the game entirely different.
Melters, in it? Melters is everywhere. And it's like, if you play Sisters, you're going to get melters against you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Sisters are a very, very strong army now. Very strong army. But no, that was brilliant. Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. And there was a lot of banter there, guys, because me and Tom always try to wind each other up. But it's friendly banter. We don't mean it. I love him, really.
If you don't see him in a future video, there's no particular reason why. It wasn't me.
But yeah, Tom winds me up because he keeps saying Blood Angels are OP, because I actually won a tournament for once.
Yeah.
And
I would say that compared to Dark Angels.
Dark Angels are really strong. Really, really strong.
And I'd even say Death Guard compared to Death Guard.
Oh, definitely. Trying to get rid of Mortarion, it's not going to happen.
They're strong, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're any stronger than... Depends how you build your list, because Ultramarines are supposed to be...
This is it. Oh, I mean, look at Smash Captain. Smash Captain was game-changing when they had to make some differences, because you could one-shot an Imperial Knight. Now, very, 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 very unlikely. You would have to have Psychic Power buffing him, you would have to spend stratagems, you can't attack again unless you're dead, and then it's not attacking again, it's just attacking. So, it's very, very different. But they had to change the game for that. And I know Imperial Knights are everywhere, so he was the answer at the time. So things are changing all the time. So I don't think Blood Angels are OP. I'm just glad we have a little bit of everything now that we can get grips on. Like Centurions. I've never used Centurions.
They would be really good for Assault Centurions.
Yeah. I mean, I do have regular Centurions, and it turns out then we couldn't use them, so I use them as Imperial Fists. But yeah, we'll see in future. See if they'll be on the channel.
Yeah, good.
Thank you very much for watching, guys.
Thank you.